Oh, you know what would be helpful? What if I actually turned on my voice? All right, today we got a interesting day for the stream. We're gonna be getting our free to play account reviewed in Genshin by Limbo, who knows probably 50 times more about this game than I do. Speaking of which, let's join the call.
Hi, Shenanigans.
Yo.
Yo, I forgot to. Would you like me to record my POV, by the way?
Share your screen. I guess that works.
Okay.
Or yeah, recording POV actually works too. Or I actually do both. Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
do both.
sure. Yeah, I can do both. Yeah, I can do both. That works. Okay. Also, chat, is Rin allowed? Oh, I might have muted it. Can you guys hear Rin? I can't tell. Hold
Chat, how
on.
does the sound volume on my end? Is it too loud? Actually, it looks like it's too
I think it was
loud.
just in my headset.
All right, I wrote down a few notes over here. There might be some other things I need answered, but these are like the main
Okay,
five
cool.
I was looking for. So, or actually, I should probably let you hop on the account first and see it.
Yeah, that works. And yeah, okay, it is working. Awesome. Audio was good. Okay.
Cool, sound is good. Bet.
Sounds good. Let me actually log in real quick. I've never been in your account before, so I will need the 2FA.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. Normally, I'm the one
Yeah.
who gets that from other people. I'm not giving it out to other
Yeah.
people.
And does Zua have one yet?
Uh, Honestly, I don't remember. I feel like sometimes I have to do it and sometimes I don't, but I think that's because like a lot of people log into Woo with like the Google account.
Mm,
So I think I had to do
yeah.
the 2FA for that one, but I think the actual like Woo one doesn't.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I play like twice, 3 times a week, so I never actually remember. Oh, well, also the 2FA is sent.
Uh, DM'd. Who's a pro? It is Limbo. Check out Limbo Sauce.
Okay.
That's our goat. Stygian God.
And is it America account?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you a little bit about what the account was looking like before. I made a bit more progress on it though. It's looking a little bit better now.
Yeah, oh, by the way, mods, this is Rin. Can we pin a message real quick? Linking Rin, please. I'd appreciate that. Okay. You said you went more in depth on that?
We made a bit of progress in the account. So I showed you like what the account was looking
Oh,
like before,
gotcha.
right? Because I asked you about
Yeah,
the
yeah, I got
goal.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got what did we get? We ended up getting the Bennett. I had like 33 out of 34 star glitter for literally an entire day. I ran around like Inazuma. I ran around, I did all of Nodcry. And then I ate up like everything in Fontaine, and then I did a bunch of Chenyu just to get standard pulls, to be able to get them. That
Yeah.
was demonic.
Man. Yeah, I mean, hey, good job. You have Bennett. Having having Durin, Nicole, Mona, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah. By the way, just so the chat has context, the goal here, this is a new-ish free-to-play account, and within the next, I believe, patch-ish, it was like 50 days or something, you wanted to try to clear an Abyss cycle 36 stars with this account. Was Stygian included or just Abyss?
Probably just Abyss. I don't know if I can make 3 teams with that. I
That's
mean, if I could,
fair.
I would definitely be down to do Stygian, if that's even possible. I just don't even know if it is possible.
Nah, if it was, you'd probably need a longer time frame, to be
Yeah, that's what
completely
I'm
honest.
thinking too.
Okay, but for
Oh,
Abyss,
share your
you...
screen, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot, my bad. Okay. We good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So for Abyss, I'm assuming you don't mind, like, if we include leaks of upcoming cycles.
Yeah, go nuts.
Okay, so we do know about this upcoming Abyss cycle. This upcoming one seems very good for you. Me and Rin talked about this in DMs already, but this next Abyss cycle looks potentially great for his account, and then the one after that looks like an absolute nightmare. So we're kind of on the clock.
Oh wait, I can't see
Uh,
the screen anymore.
oh, here, let me do a full. I can do either a screen share that's everything or an app share that has audio. I guess you can pull audio from the recording, so we can do a full screen share.
Yeah, that works. Is bro a singer in a moancore band? Are you talking about me?
Trying to screenshot at 1440p and have a 1080p monitor. Can you stop that? Why is it doing that?
What hertz is your monitor?
360.
3960 hertz?
360.
Oh, 360. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, you get 360 FPS on any game? That's crazy.
Well, not on any game. No, I mean it's only I can only play games at 360 FPS that have that as an option, but that's my monitor frame rate. Like it's my ceiling. Okay. So this cycle is the upcoming one, right? Yeah. So the thought process for this is in the next, or the only characters you'll have available to you are Mavuika. Who else is in that banner? Oh yeah, Lohan. He's an absolute brick. Yeah. And then after that, it is what's her face? Sandrone and I think like Raiden, which is just also absolutely useless.
Is that one confirmed? I thought it was like a mix-up between like Columbina or whatever.
Yeah, it was. I think that on that same banner is Raiden and Columbina, but Columbina wouldn't be good for you because you don't have any other Notcry units. And Sandrone would probably be like fine, but only really for the shill because we once again don't have any characters for her. And also that Abyss cycle, let me show that actually real quick. This is not too bad. These enemies on top here are all like fine. These two are annoying, but also fine. Same here. Same here. These are all like pretty normal enemies that I think honestly none of them will pose too much of an issue for you. If you were to pull specifically a Mavuika we could do with bottom half, this would be like absolutely trivial, I think. Or not like trivial, but actually achievable. It would be trivial for like the premium teams, but we don't have premium anything. You wouldn't be playing Mavuika Melt or Mavuika Overload with Chevrolet Ansan. You don't have those characters. It would be like Mavuika, Bennett, Kachina, and either Singcho, Barbara, or something to give you VV. Like you are very restricted. So that would not be easy, but I think it would be possible. And the alternative, if you were to wait until Sandrone, until the very end of the challenge, would be one of the worst Abyss enemies we have ever had, the Wild Hunt. These guys absolutely blow dick. With a Malgu stall, which is just minus 45 seconds, and if you one-tap them, basically, not 45, you get the point. And then these guys are annoying. They are way tankier than they lead on because of the resistances. These enemies, the Frost Knights, kind of suck balls. Aeonblight is not bad at all. This is a very fine half. It's just HP bar. This one's the same way. It's just an HP bar. This boss, we don't... Oh. Okay. This boss, we don't know the like in-depth details on yet. We aren't totally sure how its mechanics are going to work with everybody. But what we do know is that it does try to actively move away from you as you are trying to hit it. So unless you are engaging in its mechanic, it will actively fly away from you as you chase it. And it also has mini bots that will do the same thing and be out of reach for a lot of melee characters. Otherwise, we aren't totally sure how this boss works, but we know it's going to be a massive pain in the dick. And then this is not too bad either. These guys are totally fine as long as you have teams for them. The only thing is we don't have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't that need like electros? That needs like electro charge, right?
Yeah, the cactus are the ones electro charge, and it's not usually that big of a deal because you can just throw in your C6 Singcho, C6 Fischl, and like whatever. You don't have that.
I'm pretty close. So, just luck sack it.
You're getting there, but if you had to in 2 patches, I could not guarantee you have a taser team that's good enough to do this. And we also don't even know how bad this guy's gonna be yet. He's still in beta. He could still be changed. They often are.
So what you're saying is they're gonna triple its HP?
They might honestly like I know theory crafters who have said almost verbatim that they would be shocked if this guy's health doesn't increase by like at least 30%. They think this guy's going to get really significantly buffed because he's also in Stygian, and apparently Sandrone in that cycle on Fearless is clearing him in like a minute on like C0 or 0 Fearless. So this guy is really, really weak right now to Sandrone to a like further than normal degree. So yeah, this cycle looks really, really rough. There's a lot of stall, a lot of really, really tanky enemies. high resistance enemies, stall enemies, and then the cycle before that, the one that is upcoming, seems not too bad. Pretty much every mechanic here that would be annoying you can deal with a character you either already have or Mavuika.
Based.
I know you're a gamer. You absolutely
am.
could master CDC. I think that CDC Mavuika would be by far the best pull course. And yeah, seeing things, even with like C0 Bennett included and stuff, even if you can't get C1, I still think that is the case. Are you familiar with Bennett's constellations?
Is that the one that gives you the attack buff regardless of you being under the 70% threshold?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
This one can be a bit frustrating to deal with if you're actually taking damage. You don't have any other good healing sources or whatever. So that one does matter. C2 also helps with his energy, and his energy is a notoriously annoying thing to deal with. So
oh, the weapon situation on
no.
him. So I was wondering, I think the two weapons he uses specifically are, ignore the 6 flutes, by the way. That's a disaster. I think he uses either Fav or Sap. I wasn't sure if it's better.
Definitely Sapwood. You could use Fav, especially before he has like constellations and stuff on Bennett. But I do think Sapwood is worth the time. It is like, I think almost 100 more base attack, if I'm not mistaken. I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, it's around 100. I checked
but that
yesterday.
will convert. You did? Okay, yeah. So I think it's like 454 versus 565 or something like that. But yeah, I think the Sapwood is worth the extra damage. And the main time you would use Fav is in a situation where Bennett's like solo pyro or there's very little particle generation. Mavuika doesn't need energy, so she doesn't have to catch her own skill. So it's just like 6 free pyro particles getting thrown at full speed at Bennett. So he's gonna have no problems getting his burst up as long as you funnel Mavuika's skill.
Okay. That's good to know.
I do think Sapwood's worth it. Besides that,
so one of the
things
going
to be really bad spot for teams.
One of the things I'm concerned about is also like resin, because I'm gonna have to get a bunch of characters up, right? Like I'll have to get Bennett up, I'll have to get Mavuika up, I'll have to get Durin up, I'll have to get Nicole up, I have to get all of their talents up.
Yeah.
On top of that, like the weapon situations, like Durin, I think technically did Moonlight Blade as well, since we're talking about weapons. I do have that. I just got that from Nodcry, but it's only R1. I don't know if that's worth investing in over Harbinger, which I already have. That's R5, considering that's already level 70.
I'm gonna be honest, the answer is yes this time. Like, usually it wouldn't be that big of a deal. If this was like a Varka team or whatever, I'd probably tell you no. But the entire concept of this team is, I guess there's 2 ways to play it. You can either do CA Mona if she has constellations, where she is the one vaping for big nukes, or normal attack damage Mona, where your Durin's the one vaping. And since you know if it's on a cons on Mona, it's absolutely worth doing damage focus on Durin. I would 100% get Moonweaver's done. It's worth it, yeah.
Okay. And then the other question I had regarding weapons. So I do have both Durin and Nicole. Was it worth to pull on this banner? I know the 4-star weapons are pretty terrible on it.
On this weapon banner? No, definitely not.
Okay.
I would 100% avoid it. No.
Okay.
I was gonna mention something. When it comes to leveling, you are aware that like for the Mavuika team, all you need to level is Bennett, right? Like Achina could be level, what is she right now?
20. She can just stay there.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, she can stay level 20.
Bang.
Yeah, this does absolutely nothing. Like, this doesn't matter. She does 0 damage. You could just keep her on a level 1 weapon, give her level 0 Cinder City artifacts, and literally spend. Do you have Cinder already? Yeah, you can literally spend one level 0 Cinder and do nothing. Yeah. This could be completely nothing.
So then I got Sucrose since we last talked. Should I be using Sucrose on that team instead of Mizuki?
I would say so. The only difference between Sucrose and Mizuki is that Sucrose generates particles quickly, Mizuki does not. Besides that, you get more particles quicker from Sucrose. That's the only difference. Generally, she's really good because of her EM buff, but obviously in a mono power team, you're not getting a benefit from an elemental mastery buff. So it would just be for the energy. So honestly, yeah, you can keep her level 40 as well for now. If it ends up being what was the cycle again? Hold on. Yeah, so if there was like an enemy that Swanee gives himself some infusion, but not much. And I don't think this enemy gives themselves, no, they don't give themselves any free reactions. So yeah, no, there's pretty much no chance you are getting free reactions, and you need Kachina in the team to be able to even get Mavuika's burst up.
Also, I
Yeah,
saw
no, that's a another kind of
I
point.
saw Hex Mavuika. I didn't know if that was one of the options I should consider as well. It was like Mona, Sucrose, Mavuika. I forget the last slot.
It's Yansan, and that's a very
Oh,
important puzzle piece. And without a Yansan, that team isn't going to work for you, unfortunately.
would that work if I had
Um,
C0 Jansen?
it would work. It'd just be kind of hard. C1 is really, really important for energy for Yansan when you're not playing at least double Electro. I think that one is her only energy constellation, but it's a pretty big one.
It is demonic they did not put this on her
Yeah.
banner, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. The fact that Yansan's not a Mavuika banner sucks. Every single time it's been like Yansan and Chevy, but apparently it was just because of Aressa.
That's
My
messed up.
good. Yeah. But yeah, no, without Yansan or Chevy available, you will have to do some scuffed stuff. But thankfully that also means that neither of them have to be leveled, so you can spend all of yours on other things. Just Thrilling Tales plus literally any VV at all. And then probably Fav, but honestly the one doesn't really matter.
I got
I even
Skyward
have
Spine.
I've never seen
Yeah.
a 5-star with absolutely 0 4-stars.
I got
That's
6 flutes, bro.
crazy.
I got 6 flutes. Those go hard.
I mean, like, not even like a permanently available one, like nothing. That's wild. Okay. It doesn't really matter for you because you don't have a single pull-on user that actually is going to do anything. It's still like Shangling is going to be your carry.
She was my carry for
Hmm.
like the first 40 days of this account, bro. She was popping off. It
Yeah,
did 10k
CC4.
DPS, but still.
Hey, that's enough when you're fighting nothing but overworld enemies.
It definitely was not enough for the overworld enemies, let me tell you that.
Oh, I mean, the time limit is not there, so I guess anything is enough.
The other question I
But
had was what sets am I aiming for on each of the characters? Like my Durin has Noblesse right now and is actually pretty good, but I don't know if I should swap that over to Rising.
So that was another thing I was just going to talk about. It's kind of rough because you are really constricted for your resin right now,
Right.
and wins is a pretty noticeable buff over Noblesse for the team's DPS. Just if he's like the primary damage source, and in your case, he will be.
Okay.
But he won't be everything because you're using Mona.
I do have
That
a
makes it
Rising
kinda
Wind
tough.
set. The only thing is, like, the Noblesse set is much better than it. Like, I haven't actually counted the substats,
Hold
but
on, let
if
me
you look at
see.
official, you can see the Rising Wind set that I have. Where's it on
Okay, let's
Razor? I
just do a
forget.
double filter. I mean, those are too bad actually. Oh, Unibless. Your flower's kind of crazy though. Hey, this is a new free-to-play account and you already have a 40 CV almost? That's crazy.
I actually
That's
got
very
some banger
fortunate.
pieces recently. They're not enhanced yet. Actually, I'm gonna make you enhance those in a bit. They're for
Yeah, I'll say
Citrus
honestly,
Fusion.
this Wind's Feather beats out Unibless Feather if you have enough energy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
that's pretty
definitely have
good.
energy problems, but I think that's because my talent isn't leveled right now.
Yeah, his skill talent matters a lot. Flat energy refill. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's level 60.
Yeah. His skill talent, I think this kept set at like 27 energy or something, so you'll get a lot more energy refund from this. I think it's 27 at 9 actually. I think you might get 30 if you crown it. But I don't think it's worth it, honestly. You have more important things to spend your moral on. Um that's a tough one. That's a very tough one.
I'm assuming I wanted Pyro on the Goblet. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to craft for that too.
No, it's like what's totally fine under him.
Okay.
He has a passive that gives him damage percent, and on characters that saturate damage percent, it's generally fine to go either attack or pyro, especially if they don't have like significant attack buffing. The usual thing that like determines whether or not a character is able to use an attack goblet is how much external attack buffing they're getting, or I guess not totally external. Like Wolf's Gravestone gives you so much attack, for example, that it might just be less worth running attack than it would be otherwise.
Okay.
But if a character gets a lot of damage percent injected, then that can make them want to run a main stat goblet of their main scaling. Like Nuvalet with HP, since he runs Shieldin, which gives damage bonus, and Kazuo, which gives damage bonus, and Fiorina, which gives damage bonus. That's the reason why he wants an HP goblet. And Durin's in a similar situation where it's similar because of how much damage bonus you're getting in this team. Like Mona gives damage bonus, Nicole's set gives damage bonus, his passive gives damage bonus. You're getting so much.
Oh, that's another question I had. The Nicole's set is like kind of bricked. I feel like sometimes I don't get the energy, especially because I have to funnel the energy into Durin. I don't know if that's normal for me to have to do, and I also don't know how much energy she needs. Or if, like, I should
I
even
have
worry about her set.
great news. I have great news. Her set does matter. You really want this set. However, Nicole Burst is really chopped. I'm gonna be so honest. It is not really worth worrying about for your account, in my opinion. It's something, but like honestly, if you had to pick between using Nicole Burst and spinning 2 more seconds on field with Mona to get another Durin vape, you would probably be happier spinning those 2 seconds on field with Mona to get a Durin vape.
Okay.
Like I would just focus on her skill talent, ignore her burst talent for now, and just Thrilling Tales. That's all you have. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I got eye
That's fair
perception.
enough.
That's pretty good.
That might be worth it, honestly. Was it one of a 565 or was it a 510?
I have
I
no
don't
clue.
remember. The 450. Oh, that's very low. I mean, it has attack versus ascension though. Was there a craftable that was good on? Yeah, Flowing Purity was good, wasn't it? I think Flowing Purity was the 510 one. Hold on. If you have a craftable or ability,
I have a
for
lot of
catalysts?
billets. I have I have some dream solvents I can use as well. If there's anything I need to craft, I can craft it.
Gotcha. This is a 565. I think Flowing Purity for Nicole might genuinely be worth it.
Is it fine if I leave that at R1?
Yeah, the refinements don't do anything. This is just damage bonus, which just doesn't matter because her damage is nothing.
And then
So,
would I put the thrilling on Mona and then just funnel it into Durin?
No, you wouldn't on field with Mona. You're just spending like a lot of time on field with Mona, so she'll probably stay on Fav or Widsith even. You could do Widsith to be honest. You would be putting the Thrilling Tales on your Prune.
Okay.
She would be either Thrilling Tales or Fav on your account.
Okay.
Okay. You got bro. Okay.
I went all in on that banner, bro. I went nuts. I went triple pity.
I know C2 Nicole owners who don't have C6 Prune. That's crazy.
Stay mad, dude. This is the free to play luck. All right. You know what? I get fucked over on this count. I go full free to play. Mahoya's got to throw us a bone. You know what I mean?
Truth, Nick. That's actually surprising. Wow. Okay, that actually gives me a lot more confidence in you clearing this. That's nuts.
My gamer
Have you
skills
got the
didn't
selector
already.
money yet? Sorry, your what?
My gamer skills didn't already.
It's not always about that in this game, bro.
I used the selector on that one. I haven't used that one yet.
You haven't grabbed. Okay. I mean, this is gonna be over before time, isn't it?
It's only 2 more weeks, right? No, it's 3. No, 8. So
Before you can grab this, each one of these is a week. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks.
Technically,
the
that
cycle's gonna be
will
gone by
be
then.
the cycle will be gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Just bare. That's unfortunate. If you could, C2 one is quite strong.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's quite good. It gives you free CAs and it was it? Yeah, it also gives you EM for the party.
Oh.
It's not like game changing though. You should be fine. It's just good.
A pyro travel.
Okay. Yeah, that actually okay. Knowing you have C6 Prune changes things entirely. To be honest, 3C6 is insanely good. Mona, Nicole, Prune, C6, and Durin, if you build this properly, should absolutely annihilate. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. You could kill the Watcher with this team built. Like the Stygian D5 Watcher.
Oh, I can do Fearless with it, and then I can do Fearless with Mavuika too. So that's 2 teams. So what's the 3rd team then? We gotta up the ante.
Can you clear Tulpa without Bennett available, without Nicole, without Durin? Oh god, dude.
Xiangling's right there, dude. She's on the Mavuika banner. We're getting her C6.
You're getting
Skyward's
C6
fine, dude.
Xiangling.
She's the GOAT. Look at that.
But the thing is, you won't have Bennett, bro. You won't have Bennett available. That's the problem. I will say, even with like a mediocre Mavuika, the Wolf will be pretty easy. Like, I've done Serpent Spine, Bennett, Yansan, Sucrose clears on Wolf that took me 90 seconds. So you should be able to do Wolf even without the greatest stuff on Mavuika, but you need something. You can't do like Bennett, Kachina, Sucrose with a smile on your face. That would be very, very, very hard.
Oh, the
Um,
weapon as well. So for Mavuika, I still have the title Shadow from
mhm,
Razor. Do you think I should just stick
yeah,
with that or get the what was it? The thing in the shop. I forget the name of it.
the Blackcliff.
Yeah, that thing.
Let me. Is it still available? No, it's not until reset. 28 day, bro.
Oh, it doesn't stay in the shop perma?
No, it cycles between Royal and Blackcliff. It goes back and forth. Um,
Unlucky.
I'm not sure if you'll even be able to. No, you should. No, you could. Um, yeah, you would have time to if you wanted to. Uh, the main problem would be that title wouldn't activate. Title's totally fine. It is good if it activates, but yeah, that's literally your only claim where they'd be even decent. Yeah, I think Black Death is worth it for you because as of right now, you're only getting this for 8 seconds after you go below 70% HP. That's pretty rough. And also, because your Bennett is C0 currently, that means it'll be you either get title or Bennett buff. So like
Dude, there's no way I don't get Bennett
that's
on the banner, bro. He's literally right up. There's no way I don't get a single copy.
no, that's true.
No
You're
way.
gonna get Bennett cons. That's true. That's true.
We're
So
gonna
you
get
should be fine on that
C6. We're gonna
front.
get
But
C6, bro.
yeah, but I mean, regardless, you're gonna have to take damage for this weapon to be good. And that's not something you can always control. What are the enemies again? Honestly, some enemies alone are enough to where is it? Some enemies are going to be a lot more aggressive than others. So based on what's there, we might be able to know whether or not that'll be a problem.
Flowing.
This guy you could definitely farm it off of. This guy you could not farm it off of comfortably. He just doesn't do damage frequently enough. 20's gonna one tap your ass if you just play around. He's a forward vapor. He will actually double his damage against you in Bennett Circle. And this guy you could farm it off of a little bit.
Wait, I didn't think about that. Yeah, because I'm gonna self-apply pyro.
Yeah. That can be an issue. I mean, it's an issue for much any exclusively Hydra damaging enemy. For Swanee, for the local legend Hydra enemies. It would be annoying, but it would only really be a problem if you're actively farming getting hit, because you might just not be able to farm getting hit without getting one tapped. Also, Jane, for the 4 months, man. Yeah, I think getting the Blackcliff is worth it if you're able to. I would keep an eye on it.
Consider.
You'd have a really rough time without it.
Okay.
What else?
Let's double back to sets then, because I'm still confused about 100% about what I want to run on everyone. So probably try to aim for Rising
That's
Winds
fair.
with Durin. The
Yeah, I
gift set
think I
for
would.
Nicole. What am I running on Mona?
When you say gifts, you're running gifts on Nicole already.
Yeah, on Nicole. So what am I running on Mona?
Oh, sorry. Okay. I thought you said that in reverse.
Do I give her the no bless
Mona,
set?
you okay? It's kind of rough. Mona can do a lot of damage, so like, I think the best team would be both of them on wins, but I guess it's more of a question of could you get both a good win set by the end of the cycle?
I think I might actually have like 2 decent sets. I mean, they're not going to compete with this Noblesse set. I think the Noblesse set is better than both of them, but the problem would be like her. I think she has energy regen issues, doesn't she?
She does, yeah. She definitely has energy issues. If you plan on running her own Fav to deal with said energy issues, I would probably go for Noblesse, honestly.
Okay.
And I think Noblesse is a fair call, actually. If you already have good Noblesse, I think that Durin is absolutely worth forming wins for. I don't think I could say the same for Mona C1. Her damage is good, but she's not the same as Durin, where it's like all of my damage is in one talent and the other is just quality of life. She kind of needs like CA damage, she needs burst damage. She will need a lot of talent investment to be able to like hit her ceiling.
Okay.
Not to mention, you don't really have like an R5 Wood Sith. You would have to start from scratch to get one, and you would also still have energy issues, and you would need a higher build investment on Mona to get that damage because you would have to get good damage substats on top of high ER substats. So it would be a lot harder for her as well. I think her damage is like important enough where you should 90 your Fav if you're gonna stick to Fav. But Hmm. After this, actually, I might do a run to see like how much energy you need on Mona in this team. I'm not 100% sure.
Bet. You're gonna find really awkward issues though with Durin specifically, just because like him not having energy with the talent, so it's not gonna be quite 1-to-1.
Yeah. I mean, I can kind of ignore his energy, ignore his burst at least, just see how much she needs.
Gotcha. Um, and then for the other team, so Mavuika is gonna go on Obsidian. Who am I putting on Cinder in that team? Because I can actually farm the
Kachina.
Cinder with, even though I can get like a way better set on Cinder before the time is up, because I have a lot of really good
Yeah, it
Cinder
doesn't
pieces.
matter.
Okay.
I mean, you could get a full like 50 CV on every artifact set for Kachina, and you would gain about 3 DPS. It's just not worth it. Even if she was like 90 C6 with like crowned talents, Kachina's not dealing damage.
Oh no, what I'm saying
Uh,
is like, would it be better if I put that on like say like Bennett for example? Because well, I don't know
Cinder?
if she benefits from it. Yeah.
No, the way Cinder works is it's significantly better if you are a Notcry character. Or an Atlan character, sorry, not Notcry. If you're an Atlan character. It
Wrong
gives you
shill.
40% damage bonus for an Atlan and 12 if you're not.
Okay. Gotcha.
And also, it has to trigger a reaction related to the element that you're trying to buff. Bennett couldn't trigger reaction in that team.
Wait, how does Kachina trigger the reaction? She's Geo.
Power Crystallize counts.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Pyro Swirl counts, Pyro Crystallize, but neither of those apply an aura to the enemy. So you can't like apply Geo and then crystallize off of that with a Pyro application. It only works if you have a starting Pyro, Electro, Cryo, or Hydro element or like on the enemy.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm. And what else before we get on to seeing if Mona's cooked?
So I'm assuming Bennett goes Noblesse then from there, and then Sucrose is just VV.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Bennett Noblesse, Sucrose VV, Kachina, Cinder City. The only sets in that team that actually matter in terms of build quality are Mavuika and Bennett. The other two, you don't give a shit. Like literally level 0 is fine in those two.
All right.
And I think was that it?
Let me double check.
Okay. Let me go ahead and get started for.
Oh, priority on what to use resin for. Like, what would you do first, given that like I'm kind of restricted right now? I'm assuming it's Durin levels, and then I don't know what.
Yeah,
after
leveling
that.
always comes first. By far, the two most important here are Durin and Bennett for the characters you already own. I mean, as we covered, Kachina and Sucrose can stay exactly as they are level-wise. Durin and Nicole and Mona and Bennett are worth leveling. But for the team, the only other character that's actually like worth building besides those four is Mavuika. I mean, Prune like maybe something, but not very much. The only other character out of these like four that you would have to build for the team whatsoever, besides like again a little bit Prune is Mavuika. So you have very few characters to build here. I would make sure that all of them are min-maxed in terms of like talent investment and stuff.
Should I get them all to level 90, or should I get them like 80 out of 90, like the Ascension or whatever?
I would 90, or I would consider 90ing Mavuika if you have the time, but pretty much everybody else I would say is not worth it. Where do crowns show up? I thought it was here. They do, okay, yeah. Oh, you have 15? Okay.
I don't even know where I got 15. I don't even know where I got any of them, honestly.
If you're to crown anything, it'd probably be Durin bursts, Mavuika bursts.
Durin.
For like longevity, Bennett burst is a great crown, but I'm not sure if it'd be worth it here or not.
Bennett burst. What about
Is
Mona?
Nicole worth it? Mona. I was thinking about Mona, but honestly, probably not. Her burst talent would be a net gain of like 4% damage bonus or something for a few seconds, which is just not really worth it. And her, since her just talents are all kind of split between her damage, I mean, mainly her NA and her burst, I don't think it's worth crowning a single talent on her personally.
Gotcha.
Like 9 and then 1 burst is probably plenty.
All right.
I think besides Durin burst, the next most valuable probably be Nicole E, and then Bennett Q and Mavuika E. Not in that order though. What would the order be? Probably Mavuika Q. Second would probably be Durin Q. Third would probably be Mavuika E. Fourth would probably be Nicole E, and then Bennett Q. Although Nicole and Bennett would be interchangeable.
Nicole E, Bennett burst. All right,
yeah. So that'd be like the rough guideline.
All right. I think that's it for my questions. The last thing I got for you to do before you go to the Mona thing is I got to have you try to brick my account. I've given I think 4 other people access to my account, and every single time I give them access to my account, they break it. So you got to break the curse.
Wait, what am I bricking?
Artifacts,
Oh, okay. Well, what pieces do you want me to roll for?
whatever looks good. I think I have some
Whatever looks good.
I have some pretty good pieces I think on there. They're mainly for I think I have some good Cinder City ones, but I guess none of my characters are going to be using that, which is kind of tragic because I think I have like some really good 4-liner double crits on there. I think most of my
Oh, that's rough.
yeah, I have like
Do you have
5 of
obsidian?
those. I actually have a really good flower and feather already in obsidian. I think I have a helmet too. Actually, you can enhance the helmet. It's a crit damage crit
Who are
rate helmet.
you pre-farming? Or like, who are you holding pieces on for that is wherever?
Nobody. I guess you can throw them on Dea for now.
That works.
Give it to the other hot pyro chick.
88 damn. True. Oh, that's tragic.
Dude, I got so many of those. And the HP too. I think this game wants me to be a Mualani main.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. Okay.
Yeah, that's not a fate I'm going to subject myself to.
That is a pretty that is a very good flower, actually. Yes, this is 4-line double crit, high rolls, and DM. That's a phenomenal flower. Not even worth leveling this one. It could be at best. This would be one roll worse than the piece you already have.
That's crazy.
That's also pretty solid. This is not upgradable unless you get a 4-liner or a piece that has EM as well. No sands, unfortunately. No goblets, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that helmet.
Okay.
You can enhance that thing, I guess.
Yeah. There are honestly 2 circlets that you could level. Either this one or this one are like decent enough.
Can she use?
And
I thought
since
she
you're
has
going
like
for
40 crit rate from the set. Can she even run that?
She can. You right now have low crit rate, high crit damage pieces exclusively. If that trend continues, you can use a crit rate circlet for sure. The only time you can't use this is if you have like any crit rate on your weapon, to be honest. But otherwise, it does work out pretty well.
Okay.
Like, actually, let's just simulate that. If you had a Sands and Goblet with like low-ish crit rate, I'll just do the math because you don't have pieces like that, do you? Here. We'll do ones that have 3, and then we'll add 3 more to each on our head, and just say that it's 6.
I got a 16 crit rate sands. That's like the
A
opposite.
16?
Yeah, it's on Durin.
What the fuck? Your pieces are so weird, man. Not necessarily in a bad way. It's just throwing me off. Okay. But yeah, like as of right now, yeah, you have 26. Yeah. Hold on. Do you have any level crit rate circlets?
Nope. I think all my circlets suck.
We have
Oh, I have
officials.
that.
I'll steal officials. But yeah, okay, so even right now, our Sens and Goblet do have like 1 roll of crit rate each. And this is a fully leveled crit rate main stat. So if you had a Sands and Goblet with at most like 1 or 2 crit rate rolls each, this could be optimal. This could be fine.
Interesting.
But yeah, it would need to continue the trend of being very low crit rate substats, but it's like a situationally optimal thing. It's not something that I would like plan for, but I would be ready for at least.
Oh, that just reminded me. The other question I had, EM Sands, I'm assuming not because we're not playing a
No,
reaction
yeah.
comp. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only time you use EM Sands is in Melt. Absolutely no other time would it be worth doing.
Okay.
If you were playing that team, you would probably be using Sucrose. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be because you don't have the characters. You have to play Genshin and everyone's cooked. But like theoretically, if you had Sitlala, you'd be playing Sucrose. So yeah, no. Okay, I guess this then. I'm not gonna go crazy and ask for like the best artifact in the world, but if this rolls like 1 crit rate and 1 attack or 2 crit rate, this is like relatively strong. That's like relatively good.
That's
Can we feed these?
Yeah, I think they're all bad. If they look bad to you,
Okay.
just feed them.
Okay, word. Okay. Yeah, if we get 2 into crit rate or 1 into crit rate, 1 into attack, that's like either average or above average. And like, I'm not gonna get greedy here because my luck is very polarizing. I either roll a 50 CV piece or I miss every single roll with no exceptions. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, is that high
Alright.
rolls?
That is, I think that's max rolls. I think that's 1 max roll, 1 second for max roll, yeah.
Damn.
That's quite a start.
Yo!
Okay. Alright. 15 from 4 is absolutely nuts.
You gotta bring it home, dude.
Holy What? Okay.
You did say polarizing. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
like I guess there's exactly what I'm talking about. There's a 17.5. What's the average roll on that? Holy shit, man.
That's a banger, dude.
That's not, was that 5 total? Yeah, that's 5 total. That's oh shit. What
It's
the
a bullshit it's
what just
peak, bro.
okay.
That's free to play privilege.
3.5 average. That's fucking a max roll's 3.9, and that was a 3.5 average. That's nuts, dude. Holy shit. Okay. You now have a better circle than 3/4 of my chat. That's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, you are now one on-set piece away from having a phenomenal Mavuika build. You have a great flower, a quite good feather, and that. Jesus, man. All right, damn. Wow. That went better than I thought. Hold on. How much
Wait.
greed do you need to have a good split? I'd
just
say at least like 50. Sorry, what?
I was gonna ask, what do I spend the elixirs or whatever, right? I'm gonna spend some of those. I'm assuming I'm gonna use it
Ooh.
on Rising Wind, and then whichever of the Sands and Goblet I end up picking up, I get the other one. It's weird though, because like for this one, I can farm both Obsidian and Cinder, and I can also like strongbox Obsidian. So
Yeah, since you can strongbox Obsidian, I probably wouldn't elixir that unless you just can't get something in time.
okay,
It'd be like a last minute thing.
but definitely on probably on Rising, because the other one on there is all bait, and I can't use that right now.
Yeah, and in your team with this, the way you're going to be playing it, Durin will be a majority of your team DPS, so it wouldn't make sense to invest into Durin's artifacts and make sure they're good. Hold on, I'm going to put on the best stuff you have, just to like get an idea for what we're working with right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I think I normally run the I have a Gladiator's Hands on either Razor or Official, I forget. That's what I normally run.
Yeah, that one's quite good. And then for a circle, we have nothing leveled yet, and this one already rolled by attack twice.
I think I was using officials, but then I'm like turbo overcapped on crit.
Yeah, but that's only on Harbinger. Would you be overcapped on Moonweaver? No, you would not. But yeah, I mean that's not the worst. It's definitely not a pretty ratio, but it works.
That looked like a was that a 9130?
Yeah, 9130 is definitely not a pretty ratio.
I mean, he does have a crit damage ascension, I think.
Does he?
Yeah, he's the
You're
go.
right. Yeah, he does. So, I mean, that wouldn't be too bad actually. I think you only have like maybe 10, so you're gonna have 38 total from that. I mean, this will be like a 90 to 150, 160. That's not too bad.
Are the pieces of good enough quality?
I would say yes to this, and this. This one's like a little bit more scuffed, but I think the goblet's like actually not the greatest. This one's a little bit tough. Well, I mean, you're not getting any EM buffing externally, are you? So you kind of need some EM. That's tough. Like, you want the EM substats because this is almost your only source of EM, but the crit value is so low.
Oh, wait, you just reminded me. The other question I had, was there anything worth feathering on my account currently? Because I have like 10 of them.
I already know Mavuika's pieces. The answer is no for all of them. Hold on, let me see.
You don't want to feather that helmet? You can get all 3.9s.
Okay, surely, right? Surely. Okay. This one's like... I wouldn't for this flower right now, at least. I would wait until you're done with your win set, but this is a 4-line double crit with ER that missed twice, so like, this would be the kind of piece that you would want to reroll, but I wouldn't do this specific one until you're done with the set. That is a very funny feather.
That's my Sucrose feather soon.
Although you don't even need the EM because you don't get that ascension until level 70. So the EM is literally a dead set on her until
Wait,
then.
actually, oh yeah, I guess I'm not using it in the comp anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. And yeah, neither of these either, because like, this one could be 2 rolls better. But like, is it really? I would say rerolling this is worth it if you completely finish his set and you get like pieces you are fully confident in, like improve the circlet and you do spend some resin in it and you just can't get a better goblet. Then I would consider rerolling this. Otherwise, I just wouldn't. This is scuffed as hell, but not a high enough ceiling of a piece to like happily reroll. You know.
If I was gonna craft a goblet then for that Rising Wind set, would you craft an attack one or a pyro one? Or would you not
Oh, that's a
craft
good
one?
question. Is this weapon percent damage? This is percent damage. You're gonna be potentially running Fav Mona with attack sands, and if you would run an attack goblet, it'd be attack goblet with an attack ascension weapon with Nicole. I'd probably do pyro.
Okay.
If you're gonna craft, I'd probably do pyro, but they're similar enough where it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, you have so much attack right now. Potentially Thrilling Tales from Prune on top of weapon on top of it would be a double main set otherwise on top of Nicole. Yeah, I would. And not to mention your Prune also gives attack. C6 gives a pretty healthy amount. Yeah.
Oh, is it worth me investing more on like her VV pieces? Because she's C6. I think she's a decent amount of damage. I was looking at the comp earlier. She was doing like 20%.
Yeah, she actually does do some damage. Not a ton, but like enough. I would definitely not min-max and try to get like goated pieces, but getting some. I mean, you might have enough already, to be honest. Ooh, our ER substats are really low, aren't they? Ooh, is 160 gonna be enough?
I don't think
If
it
you're
is.
not on Fav?
Normally I was using the level 75. I just put that on Mona recently, but I had Mona on Thrilling before I got Nicole.
Gotcha. You would not be running Fleeting Tales Mona here because again, you're gonna be like the last character swapping to in the team would be Mona, and then after that you would like go to Nicole and then Durin again. So you're not gonna be running Fleeting Tales on Mona in practice.
Okay.
I can show you the rotation when we get there, but you would not be doing the deal there is you're not doing Nicole on, or I mean Mona on Thrilling Tales.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
If anyone's holding it,
do I get her an ER Sans then instead?
I would consider it. I would either go for high ER substats or. If you're running Thrilling Tales, honestly, I don't think you give a damn about her damage. I would not farm more if you go for Thrilling Tales in terms of like more damage substats.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a tough one, man. That is a tough one.
So then the question is, what's more worth, Fav or Thrilling?
I think the only way we're gonna know is after I do some energy testing and see what works.
Time to head to the dummy.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go to the dummy for that one. Because another thing is, in the usual like Mona DPS team with Prune, you set up for a Hydra Swirl, but that also means you're giving Thrilling Tales to Mona. And we don't want Thrilling Tales on Mona. We want Thrilling Tales on Durin.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh, I also wondered.
I need to know what the setup for that is.
How is Thrilling Tail on Mona to get a bigger attack buff? Does that even work?
Thrilling Tales on Mona to get better attack buff?
Or, I mean, Nicole.
Durin?
Nicole.
Oh, on Nicole. Okay, for this team, that's going to be a little bit awkward because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you're not doing 20-second rotations in this team. So this will only trigger every other rotation. So another restricting factor is who you're feeding it to and how much uptime they're going to have with it.
Oh, no, so I meant the Thrilling into Nicole. Does that work on her shield?
Oh, like giving Thrilling to Nicole? No, don't do that. No.
Okay.
No. I think it would work, yes, but it would have terrible uptime. This weapon's buff lasts for 10 seconds, and when you swap to Nicole, that is the beginning of your setup, so you're losing at least like 5-6 seconds of the buff uptime just setting up at least.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. That would not work out well at all. I think it would function for those like 4 seconds, but that's just not worth it. Yeah, I think it's time to test energy and rotations, honestly, because like in this team, best case scenario, we swirl both Pyro and Hydro, but I don't think that's happening. I think we have to just swirl Pyro.
Everyone has to be on field when you're swirling both of them, right? For VV.
Yeah, you can't trigger VV from off field. So I'm never sure if you can run through Angel's Prune then, unless you want to feed it to Mona, and I don't think it's worth feeding to Mona. Your talents and stuff aren't leveled yet, so I would have to get a reference from somewhere else to see like what our split should realistically be at our investment points, because this is a very unique set of investment. But I can hold on. Let me just get an idea. I'm assuming you already unlocked this stuff. Yeah, cool.
I found out you get 6 pulls, I think, from this when you hit level 10. It's kind of goated. Very helpful
6
for getting
pulls?
Bennett. Yeah, if you hit level 10 in Miliastra and then you level up both the mannequins, you get 6 standard pulls.
Oh, standard pulse. Oh, that's cool, I guess. I didn't know that. That's neat. Where's it from? Like in the on the screen.
What do you mean? It's like they're leveled like normal characters. If you go to the normal character screen, you'll see that they can hit level 90.
I don't know where that is. Oh, you mean like leveling the mannequins, not the actual Miliastra. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But you get that Miliastra. Okay, you get the levels from that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
makes
you
sense.
have to level up the Miliastra levels in order to level the mannequins. You have to hit level 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I got confused for a second because I forgot that the level for mannequin was correlated to Miliastra.
I wonder if you can hit a level 90 on the mannequins before you're even able to hit level 90 on anything else, because it just let me instantly ascend to level 90, which is kind of crazy.
That's a good question. I would assume that it follows the same level cap rule, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen.
That'd be
give me
crazy
one
for
second,
speed
I'll open my door.
runs. All right.
That'd be funny. I mean, you can't use it in main game.
You could use them for like overworld and stuff, right? Wouldn't that be kind of cooking? Like, I think that's kind of cool.
True, but if you're going speed running, I think spending a lot of time in Miliastra might not be the most efficient.
Well, it's weird because like 6 pulls is like a lot because you're probably gonna clear out the map, right? Because I'm gonna do a speed run eventually. I don't know when, but whenever the abyss looks good, I'm gonna try clearing it in like 3 weeks or something.
I guess it is on a daily timer, not on like actual time spent like most speed runs, so that would kind of make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now we are on the only Fav character is Mona, right? I believe she's the only Fav right now.
Did you switch Prone?
She's also on Fav. Okay.
She has negative crit though.
Fav.
Both of them have negative crit.
Gotcha. We can fix that.
Yep.
Free crit. Okay. This is infinite crit on everybody, so this is going to be pretty unrealistic for what we have right now. But my main goal here is just to see how much damage we're going to be dealing. The common setup would just be Nicole E. That's not the right thing. Hold on. Sorry. We're doing dark mode during it. I play nothing but Veresa during, so my muscle memory is just double tap.
I feel that.
Okay.
I don't even play during, and my muscle memory is double tap too.
Okay. And since you have C6 Prune, you can just do EQ. You don't have to double tap, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no.
Okay. That was a little too fast. We have another second to spare. I mean, even with that... Well, okay, Durin's actually, he's an exception. I forgot. His talents are making him an exception, so his energy will be fine. Actually, the fact that his energy was so close, you saw it was at like the 80% or higher mark already.
Mm-hmm.
Even with level 4 skill, so he will absolutely be fine on this team. But let's see for everybody else. I kind of stopped when I saw that, and I kind of forgot that he's the exception. The main one I'm worried about right now is Prune, to be completely honest. Until about the 16-second mark.
Does this rotation get the Hydro VV?
No, it does not get Hydro VV, but as I said before, I don't think it's possible for us to get that.
Okay.
Gotcha. So I think it's better to just not worry about it. Because Durin will be a major portion of the team's DPS. That was too soon, wasn't it? That was a little too soon. Yeah, so we're going to be on field until about the 16-ish second mark. I don't want to say that thing, but like 16 to 17 second mark. And then we swap back. I mean, that actually does seem fine. How much do you have right now on Prune? 160?
Yeah, it was about 158, 160, around there. I can get the
this actually is
Codex
fine.
leveled up. Because that's with Codex too, right? If I get that leveled up,
yeah,
then
that's
maybe
on
it'd be fine.
Codex. I think my main concern here is if Mona is a higher portion of damage than we expect, you'll want to have her. You'll want to have her on Thrilling Tales. That's a tough one.
Would you be able to take off like what is it, like 15% or whatever off of her to see if it's possible without Fav?
I'd probably just take Fav off entirely, to be honest. Just because the actual Fav plug itself is responsible for a lot more than the amount of energy Ascension's worth.
Gotcha.
Like, In Scar teams, for example, solo Hydro, I want to say that if Uranus not on Fav, her energy requirements are like 290, and if she is on Fav, it's like 230. It's fucking crazy.
Dang. Does
The
Fav
Fav
scale
procs
off of
do a lot.
does it scale off of ER?
Like like the mini particles you get.
No, like the actual energy your character gets.
So it has energy ascension, but the clear particles you get are identical to other clear particles. So it is like it is the same as you actually getting like energy particles from like an enemy drop or uh mismatching an element. In Genshin, you get the most energy if you catch particles of your same element. You get the second most if they are clear particles, and you get the third most or the least if it is mismatched elemental particles. So a Fav proc will help everybody in the entire team get energy, but the most for your on-fielder. And that will scale with the amount of ER you have, the same way that like enemy particles or your own particles scale with your ER.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm learning. Soon I'll be doing
I don't know
CDC
the
Mavuika
ratio.
combos.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to learn.
That's the
Uh,
fun part. That's why I'm pulling her.
yeah. Actually, I
Wait,
just put Nicole in Fav.
question.
I just put Nicole in Fav, didn't I?
Can I use
Huh?
I can't use Pyro Traveler, right? Like that's not going in the team at all whatsoever.
Uh, my only concern with Power Traveler is it wouldn't be a course of, or you wouldn't be able to get Synchronicity with that. But
It doesn't count as a Natlan character?
he does, but it's the same issue as why you can't run Bennett on Center City.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
But if there was a way you could, then it would be good, but I don't really think there is a way. Yeah, I don't think there is.
Unlucky.
Yeah. It is unfortunate. And also, I think his. Hold on, let me pull it up. I think his cooldowns are also longer than 18 seconds, and Mavuika really wants to be on 18-second rotations. But I may be mistaken on that one. 18. I was wrong. It is 18, so that would work. I mean, like skill cast delay, but I mean, even with that, it's still close enough. Okay. Nicole, let me take you off Fav because I'm a dumb. Okay. First time Shatter says Glorpello. Oh, there's no history in this. I'm a favor the DPS tester for you.
Wait, what is it? Oh, you can like search it up by history?
No, I was saying you couldn't. I forgot that you couldn't, so I was favoriting it so that it would be there in the future.
Big.
Glorp will always be first message, as I should. Okay. I think in this team with only one Fav, from what we saw earlier, Prune might not get her energy up. I kind of don't expect her to. I'm staying to the 17-second mark this time. That's a bit better. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
even
it's so
after the she didn't get her
close.
burst back. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
only
but
140, so like you could get more from than this. That's tough. So it's either farm ER substats on VV, a good bit of them, because oh yeah, you know what else? That looks really close. In reality, it's not.
yeah, because the
That like
particles.
the amount of energy we had before the E, yeah. Because even on Prune, usually you have to do EE and you catch the particles before you can do EE. Well, I mean we didn't get a source, so I can't EE, but usually you catch your particles and then you Q if you have to do EE, but you don't have to. So the first time around we caught the particles and we got the particles second time around. So we didn't get it even with two E's on Prune. Two separate sets of energy from Prune still wasn't enough. So hold on, I'm gonna do that again and make sure we don't catch it the first time so we get like a better representation of what it'd actually be like on repetition. Why didn't it? Oops.
Game
Wait
hates
a
you.
second. Yeah. I tried eating and it didn't work. Hi Grandma, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We'll do the thing very soon. With Prune skill recast? Yeah, I'm just gonna recast so the timings line up with how they should. Make sure we catch the particles before I use bursts. There you go. So this time we want to see how much we get after the skill ends and we catch our own particles.
I was about to say this whole time the damage sucked, but then I realized Durin's on a level 1 weapon.
Yeah, nobody has leveled stuff right now. Yeah, let him catch those, and then double E. That's how close we actually are. Yeah. We are ways off, man. That is only a 10 ER difference, but it's a fav proc difference, and a fav proc difference is a huge deal. Yeah. Okay. Then your two options for Prune are get her a second flowing purity, get both Nicole and Prune flowing purity, and get her good ER substats or an ER sense, or just use Swilling Tails with an ER sense and let the only one that sees the benefit be Mona. Well, I mean, actually, hold on. Does it percent damage buff apply to the entire party or just the on-fielder? What was your question?
I was gonna ask about the actual attack on Prune mattering for buffing.
Yes, it does.
So then, am I not going to be missing out on a lot if I do that and instead of just running Fav?
That depends on who's getting the buffs, and that's what I was actually just talking about checking.
Gotcha.
It is this one. This right here is what matters. Is it the entire team or just the on-fielder? Other nearby. Okay, this is the entire party, bro. Oh my god. This character is so strong. Holy shit. Then actually, no, I would absolutely go for attack. I would, if you have 2 billets, I would make 2 flowing impurities, to be completely honest.
You would even give her Fab? Okay.
Like, Fab is okay, but if you are able to do 2 flowing impurities,
I can do that.
That's 50% damage bonus. That is a stupid amount of. This is better than Kazuo. Like, Kazuo was worshipped for years because he gave 40%. She gives 50 for the entire party. It's for both Mona and for Durin. Let me make sure I'm reading this.
Yeah, but Kazuo came out at Inazuma, and now Jibai is hitting 200k DPS in like a 3-cost team or whatever. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, this does seem like it's just the entire party gets the 50% damage bonus buff. That's so stupid, dude. That's absolutely stupid. Jesus. Okay. And does the 350 attack on everybody or just the on-fielder?
There's other current active characters.
This
affected by Rallying Toll. Oh, so that's everybody.
Yeah, if it said current active characters, it would only be for the on-fielder, but it just says after party members affected by the buff, and the buff in question does apply to the all nearby party members. That's crazy. Yeah, that is everybody. That's so stupid. This character is so fucking stupid, bro. I love C6 4 stars that are more powerful than some 5 stars. True. I wish her design wasn't what it was, though. But yeah, I think that honestly 2 floating impurities wouldn't be a bad idea. You said you have the catalysts for it, right?
I have Dream Solvents. I don't know exactly what catalysts they use, but I might have the actual catalysts themselves. If not, I have Dream Solvents. And I'm down to
do you have enough of the other ones to convert?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have a good amount of billets.
Really? I forget where they are. Oh yeah, you do. And
I also have the one of the
is this the right one?
Billet thingies, like the boxes.
Which one's Fontaine?
It's
oh, it's this one. It is Midlander. Yeah, okay, cool.
I have one of the boxes for that, so I can make both actually.
Yeah, you can make both. Absolutely, that's awesome. Okay, then if you're, I'm gonna add more ER to your print till it's enough just to get an idea. Because if it's like 200, then I lied. Go Fav anyways. But if we can manage like 170 and it's enough, I think it'd be worth going for purity.
Okay.
Stuff from Kola. Okay, yeah. 175 I'd say is like the upper limit of you can do this pretty comfortably within the time frame you have from main stat plus substats. Otherwise, yeah, just go Fav.
And it'll help me get EM gear on VV for Sucrose.
True. Which you don't really need, but hey.
Hey, it's future proofing. For Stygian.
That's true. Good point. Good point. Maybe you will get Celeli one day. Okay. Just to recap, the only Fav we have in this team right now is Mona, and we are trying to see if 170 ER prune is enough in that situation. Okay. I'm gonna do the normal gameplay where it's E tap Q and just keep the context if we want our burst up by the time we come back. Catch those. Still not like that's still not enough. I might have swapped up before she got her particles. I'm gonna make sure she didn't. If she did catch her particles the first time around and I didn't follow them on accident, then yeah, I double back and I say just go Fav at that point. Even though her buff is nice, that would just be stupid. Okay, she definitely got them that time.
What's the reason to not double E, by the way?
Double E on who?
Prune.
Oh, just waste of time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, even after catching, you have to wait till second D to get your particles back. Never mind, yeah, let's go Fav. Fav is too broken, man.
The Fav diff, bro.
Yeah, and that also means you definitely want to be running Fav on Mona, because if you're getting like if our energy is that close on these characters, even after running one Fav character, yeah, you kind of need to then.
Well, I could save the
I
build
don't think
box.
the situation where I'm gonna be fine otherwise.
I can get a R4 title that I can't use.
Yeah, that wouldn't activate anyways. True. Hold on. I'm kind of curious to see how close Mona's energy is, because she's at 270.
Yeah, but she's two piece. Or technically her 2-piece is noblesse, so she's not even getting 20 ER from that.
Yeah, it's just that her damage like could, in theory, be pretty good. And it would be a lot better if she was on Widsith. And Nicole has 0 energy requirements. Durin's gonna have trivial energy requirements. The only 2 characters in this party that should have energy issues at like when you're actually playing would be Mona and Prune. And if Fav Prune would be enough to allow Mona to run like a 200 ER Widsith build, I'd say that's worth it. So that'll be the last thing I test for energy.
Would it be worth it for me to like?
Would
it be worth to like full offset to be able to get that Mona build done and just go for like the stats?
No, you're gonna bless.
Okay. I don't think I have enough ER with that though. I mean, maybe I do.
You have no ER sense?
I don't think so. Not on. Well, I guess like an off-piece one.
That's really funny. Oh, you have one, but it's like bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're just doing pure energy right now, so I'm gonna throw in an off-piece ER sense. Just for the testing. Sure. 07 to the GOAT.
It's fine. Who needs Fischl?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be so honest. I don't think there's gonna be a case where you're using Fischl within the next like very long time. I think Fischl has had her time in the sun.
She's dead. She's actually dead. That's crazy.
I mean, I think that the only real time you've used Fischl in the past like year has been Binefa, and that's just kind of been as a like 20k DPS downgrade to Flynn's or whatever, and that's kind of it. There hasn't really been another case for her. Every other time she's been used, it's been like budget overload teams and stuff. As far as premium teams go, it's pretty unlikely you'll end up using her anytime in the future. And for an account like this, I don't see any reason to be going back and pulling our like teams.
Oh, if I get like a C0 Severus, would I ever put that in the Mavuika team?
Yes.
What would my team?
If you use Severus, you use Power MC. It would probably be like Severus Power MC Fischl, to be honest.
Okay, and then I just ditch Bennett. Okay.
Yeah, you'd use Bennett somewhere else.
Rip Bennett.
Or honestly, maybe even not at all. That'd be a hey. That's a situation where you could try to do Gaming, Bennett, Shang, Ling, Tulpa, and Clear Fearless. Who knows?
Oh, true. Wait, yeah, I just get Severus, and then I get the Bennett Shang Ling Goat 4-squad 1.0 duo.
True. Although actually, you have to do that 4-star duo on the wolf because you have to swirl and you can't swirl in an overload team. Cause it's so cooked, man. I hate the wolf. The rest of this cycle is so good, but the wolf sucks balls.
Wait, can Prune abuse the wolf?
I didn't do it Finnicker, right? Prune is enough to swirl the wolf out, but what do you mean abuse?
So like, would this team not work on the wolf?
Oh, this team would work. It's just you'd probably have an easier time on the Watcher. What would you do on the Watcher if you didn't use this team?
I would have to do the
nothing.
Mavuika one,
yeah,
right?
that's the problem. Yeah, and you'd have nothing for the Tulpa. Because Mavuika Overload has to be very well invested to clear Fearless Watcher. Without 6 Chevy, it's not happening.
Gotcha.
or like at least Sig or something, you know. This is mainly for Mona's energy this time around.
I wonder if I'd be able to put Mavuika on the wolf with prone.
Yeah, her energy's cooked. I'm just not gonna. Oh yeah. Okay, we're in double fav. Yep. That is so far off. Jeez, man. She gets one more energy ascension, but that would not be enough. Yeah, you're going fav. After floating purity fav, and then the damage weapon on Durin for sure. Fav is just too goated, man. That's 210, by the way. And it was still that far off. Fav actually just carries.
And that's with like a pretty good build, right? In terms of like ER substats or whatever, while managing critter, I'd assume.
Yeah, I think we had a handful. She has sense of this, so I don't think it was like a crazy amount, but 13, 5, 11. Yeah, like everything had some ER, so it wasn't bad ER substats by any means. It would take a lot of farming to have much better than that. And I think it would be almost unfeasible to have enough energy from substats alone on that build. You would need an ER weapon.
Gotcha.
So yeah. Yeah, I think that's settled then. Fav on both Mona and Prune for sure, and then damage weapon on Durin and Purity on Nicole since her ER doesn't matter.
Bet. I got what were you gonna say?
No, I was actually about to ask if you had other questions because I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh no, I was about to say the same thing. I have no other questions. I got everything.
Cool, because I think that's pretty all encompassing. That's like every single mark that could be made, every weapon, every talent. I assume you don't have any talent questions about like, does this talent matter? Like you already I imagine know that Prune's talents are literal like useless. Like no, it doesn't matter at all.
I'm not leveling them anymore.
Cool.
It's just I wrote down the ones already that I'm leveling up.
Okay, like, cool. Then yeah, if you have that stuff down, then I think that's everything.
Yep. I'm good on my end. Appreciate the help, bro.
Cool. Then, yeah, I got you, man. That was interesting. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna watch you try to clear that because that seems like it'll be like kind of annoying, especially when you're learning CDC. But I think it's possible. I believe in you, man.
How long did it take you to actually learn CDC? I haven't even attempted to do it yet.
So the first time I tried learning CDC, it was before it was popularized. Like there were no English YouTube videos. I tried learning CDC solely from watching the inputs of CN Bilibili players. And off of that alone, I couldn't get it, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then I realized I was just doing the inputs wrong, and I went from 3 days of not being able to do it whatsoever to being able to do like full CDC combos within 1 more day. So once you kind of like, once the timings click for you, it just kind of like falls into place. So once you get the rhythm, I think you'll be able to get it. I think it wouldn't take you more than like a day or 2.
Gotcha.
If you either have a good resource or a good teacher, I think you could learn it in a day.
Is there a specific guide you recommend for it?
I already learned it before there were any English guides, so honestly, I'm not sure.
You're just that guy? Okay, bro, I see you. You're too good.
No, I mean, there weren't English guides until like 3 weeks after it was popularized in CN. Yeah, no, I'd have to watch them. I'm not totally sure.
That's fine.
I don't have any guides.
There was
Yeah,
did you see there was like a website or whatever you could practice CDC? I saw I think I saw Seven playing it earlier. It was pretty funny.
There's a website to practice CDC?
Yeah, I'm sure someone in your chat can link it. I think it's pretty recent.
Somebody have that? I want to see that. That sounds funny. Like a website for your CDC practice. Limbo guides when? I do Stygian guides and stuff, but I don't do a whole lot of like individual tech character guides. I do have like 2 videos currently in the works though. But is that it? Holy shit! Somebody actually has it. You were right. Wait, combo trader. I'm gonna be honest. This might be kind of hard to do without like having a visual of the gameplay because a lot of it is visual.
Yeah, what he was saying was even when he was doing it properly and even showed in game that he was doing it properly, it still wasn't registering on here. I just thought it was funny though.
That is really funny. Hold on.
Try doing it.
The only I can rebind that. Okay, I can rebind that. It actually tells you the millisecond timing gap it wants you to do. That's so funny. Wait, what?
Wait, what are the down and up arrows for?
It's left versus right. Like a left click versus... I guess that's left click versus right click?
No,
that 'cause I
'cause
did?
the right has
No,
both.
what is that?
Yeah, that's weird.
What the? I have no idea what this is. What is CDC? I wish you luck, man. Yeah, I have no idea.
Let her rip, bro. Show us that you can do it. I don't
I,
believe you.
I can
Until
show
you can't
you.
do it on the what? Until you do it on the website,
Sure.
I don't believe you.
The combo is CCD Oh, that's just the basic overload, right? Wait, no, it's not. What fucking combo is this? Is this a bad combo? That's just what? Okay. I mean, you know what? Hold on. Does it just? Wait, what?
You're playing.
Hold on.
It's
Wait,
a
hold
rhythm
on.
game, bro.
That is not what I was expecting at all. Okay. Wow. Okay, hold on. Is there a way to restart this, or does it just? Okay, yeah.
You got this.
Wait, why is it? Hold on. What the? What is this? Hold on. Okay, charge, hold, finisher are the first two inputs. Well, okay, this isn't even combos. It's just randomizing inputs. It just goes like this is literally just a charge finisher first thing. What the? Is it like? Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's also just not taking my inputs at all. It's literally just not reading my inputs in the slot. Do I have to click on this?
I have no
Okay, I have to
clue.
click on this for it to get my inputs. Okay, interesting. What the? Hello? Oh, I brought my mouse down so it stopped reading it. Jesus. I move my hand when I'm doing it, so it's like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Oh, I move my mouse again.
What is actually working?
Yeah, I'm just going like purely based off what I see on screen. Yeah, that's funny.
Does it actually feel like the combo in game?
No, it does not. This is literally just looping a single CDCF. That's really weird. That's so weird, man. That's
It's funny,
actually
though.
so weird.
It's funny.
Yeah, that is really funny. I agree. That is really, really funny. Hold on. I'm gonna do it one more time, actually. I'm gonna pick my mouse up just so I don't actually move it. Yeah, that's funny. That's really funny. Okay. Damn, wait, what was I doing there? I was kind of cooking. Holy shit.
You're maxing it out, bro.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
driving
So yeah,
300
that actually
kilometers.
apparently, yeah, okay. I'm gonna, you know what? This is funny, but I would absolutely not use this as a trader. That's
Dude,
really
I was
funny
gonna use this
though.
as part of my trading arc. It was gonna cook hard.
Yeah, your goal is to get a 298, right? I believe in you. You can get a 298 in the next couple weeks, I believe.
If I can do that, I
That's
can
so
do a Biscopium.
true. I mean, that's not even the combo you would do in any team, but hey, it still shows mastery.
It's a thought that counts.
Okay. That was fun, man. If there was nothing else, I do have some of the things I want to take care of.
Yep.
But it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you asking me to check out your very interesting account. I believe
You can call it cursed. It's okay. It's fine.
it's a little cursed, but I think it can clear that. I want to call it cursed because I do think it's gonna make it. I think you could do this.
Bet. Appreciate the help, bro. Much love.
Yeah, of course, man. Much love. I wish you luck in the challenge, man.
Yep. Take care, man.
All right, peace out. Bye bye.
Chat. Did you enjoy that? Was that fun? Wait, where did I go? I got some extra artifacts on the account I was gonna enhance. We're just gonna do those right now. You guys like gambling, right? I might as well do them right now. New player, what do I do? Probably play the game. That's a good step one. If you have questions or whatever, you can ask. Usually step one is play the game, and then step two stems from step one. Jumbo. I enjoyed watching. Dude, I don't even remember what my password is on. I enjoyed watching the 10k DPS Kaching mains demon. You know what's funny? My account was unironically 10k DPS until like 10 days ago. So we played like 40 plus days of 10k DPS. Actually, honestly, lower than that from a majority of it. You know what's interesting though? Now that I've made a new account, I understand so much more about like what I do if I have a brand new account. Dude, also that helmet is fucking crazy, by the way. He went absolute sicko mode on. Wait, where did it go? It was on Dia? That's a good video title. What is? Look at this helmet, dude. This is disgusting. This is a fucked up helmet. So Kazuha came out in Inazuma. He actually came out before 1.6. Wait, he came out before Inazuma? 1.6 was... Oh, was he like the NFO where he like leads into the region? That makes sense. I remember doing the quest and he was like the first thing on there. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let me see what pieces we have. We got some... I played 40 days on a 10k DPS account. Is that a good title? Maybe. I mean, I could technically put that. Is that like better than just saying like free to play? I feel like free to play is just more appealing. Maybe not though. Maybe I'll A/B test that on the 30-day video. We can do that. And then let's see. So I don't have any. Do I have any Rising Winds? Reshape. This thing is okay. That one might be a reshape. I remember him saying that. This one, not a reshape. So we need a... I mean, this one's not terrible. Ideally, get something better here. This one is just better to roll. And the helmet's not awful. I need to switch his weapon for now. Bro, NTE maintenance is done. Did you get Lacrimosa? You just made up those words like 10 seconds ago. And I don't believe you if you say otherwise. Those weren't real words, bro. So the Mona needs this. And then until we get a better weapon, we gotta roll with... We still gotta roll with this. And then she's gonna roll with this, which can we enhance? Nope. So we got some work to do. We gotta get his weapon up. We gotta get all of his levels up and whatnot. No more losing 50-50s. I mean, that is nice. I wish every gacha did that. It's pretty dog shit to ever lose a 50-50. Frankly, the gacha system itself is just dog shit, period. Remove it. But a game has to actually be interesting for me to want to play it. And NTE is not that interesting. Unfortunately. I'm gonna be honest, the game not having gacha is not a selling point for me, bro. 99.999% of games don't have a gacha or a failing system in the first place. That doesn't mean anything. You can go play League of Legends and you will not have gacha. Think about it. Think about it. You play League of Legends, you will not have gacha. Okay, let's go crit damage. I think I have some double crits. League of Legends has gacha. Dude, this thing is crazy. I have 2 of these, by the way. Do you see this is a 4-liner crit rate, crit damage, ER. Do you see this? This is crazy. But it's on a set that no one useful is going to use. For now. You gotcha your teammates? That is true. We do some teammate gotching. Very crit damage on here, but I already have pretty banger on there. Yeah, I got so many Cinder Cities. Do we have any crit damages on here? We got that. That's an attack sands, which could be really good. I got a bunch of EM sands that are just, like, actually disgusting, by the way. Like, I have that one, too. Crit damage attack, crit damage attack. Why we got so many disgusting attack sands, I will never... Or EM sands, I will never know. But we take it. This is the one we want to enhance. So, let's see if we get something good. Crit damage. That's great. That is not quite as great. I don't know if I should keep enhancing that. Do I? I got HP on here. I think I have 2 of these that have HP crit damage. These are literally column Bina pieces. I need these on my main, unironically. I got this for a Hydro Goblet. That could be good for Mona. I had 2 cracked defense goblets. That's a... frankly, kind of bullshit. The only problem with this goblet is that it doesn't have energy recharge, which means... kind of bricked. And... I guess we keep that. FF. And helmets... If I go sort by crit damage, we'll short the helmet. Yeah, we'll. So it'll short on main stat and substat. Okay. Got this one and this one. So this one is better because it's ER on it, which gives it 2 chances to hit something useful. Crit. Where's crit damage? I got this one, which is pretty crazy as well. So we got 2 to enhance. Well, I don't need this for anyone right now. So enhancing it doesn't actually do anything. All right, here's the problem. Maybe I farm Rising Winds for Durin, and then I... Yeah, that's probably what I do. I farm Rising Winds for Durin instead of Obsidian, and then I strongbox Obsidian, and then when I'm done and I have enough Obsidian, I can go and I can raise... What can I raise? Stuff. What is Mona at? 248. This goblet is dog shit. I do need ER on here still. If I can get an ER one, I can give her way better goblet. Mav will be your second team? Yes. Guys, get some team comps for Arlecchino Nicole. Just got Nicole after returning player after 7 to 8 months. Anyone in chat know a team comp for that? I sure as fuck don't. Oh, it doesn't even show Rising Winds as an option on here. Hold on. Chevrolet's Fischl. That probably works. Free. Okay. Okay. Attack. Attack. I just need to farm more, huh? I just need more pieces. You know what I just thought about too? We're gonna get extra codex pieces in Natlan. So does that mean I just spend everything on Rising Winds? We can do some Rising Winds maxing. Oh, wait, hold on. What's my off piece on him? It's the goblet, right? Or it's the sands. For exploration? Yeah, we'll be doing Nalan for exploration before... Wait, what? So we can get the primos for Mavuika and also, like, all the materials. Because you got all, like, the open world mats over there. The resin mats or whatever, right? And I'm pretty resin gated, so that'll be pretty useful for leveling her. Like, her town specifically. Will be poggers. HP, attack. Dude. Do I roll that one again? How much better can it get? Worst case, I mean, best case, it's worse than this, so... That one's reputation quest. Yeah, I can't do the reputation quest without doing the Archon quest, I think. But I think I can 100% exploration. From what I've asked around, a bunch of people have said you can 100% exploration without doing the Archon quest. I know I'll have to do the world quest, but we can still open like the places without doing the Archon quest, right? I don't think those are tied to reputation. I think they're just tied to stuff you get in the overworld. Exploration in Natlan doesn't require world quests. No, it definitely does. You definitely need world quests 100%, because otherwise, how do you get to the volcano? Does it need Archon? Yeah. There was one of these pieces I was looking at. Was it this one? No. 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 So it's a pray we get good pieces angle. And then we need VV, we need Noblesse, we need Obsidian. Oh shit, I have Razor on here. I kind of want to test how the comp does without the Razor. Because I know it does with Razor. Let's see, Mona. Oh. Mona. And make sure everyone has their builds. Looks awful. Looks great. Looks awful. But I really don't have a better one. Okay. We need to craft Flowing Purity. For sure. And then we can give the, at least temporarily, we can give the Thrilling to Prune. Wait, this is the wrong order.
Such defiance.
I had to build up energy. This is demonic, bro. Look at this. This is fucked up. I had to funnel the particles into her over here.
Stay away from our little secret. I think not.
This is like way off tempo, bro. The not having energy thing is fucking me hard.
The abyss is burning. Shadow.
The abyss is burning.
Let me scribe. Fate is upon you.
Yeah, this is terrible. I've done no damage. Is he doing it again instantly? Is that normal? There's no way that's normal. That can't be normal.
Heaven's will.
Stay away from me.
Shadows of fate written in the stars. Yeah.
Powering.
You're done.
Alright, it's dead, but like, that took
Into destiny.
way longer than I thought. Wait, I didn't It's fine. We didn't get anything useful anyway. It's fine. We don't need those pieces. Does anyone use HP on Cinder City? Is that a thing? Using an interactive map? I probably will. Let's see what we can do with this then. Dia? She uses Center City? Fuck. I don't have any. Aww. Wait, how do you open up the gift shop and not cry? If I 100%ed all the reputation places, can I... It isn't open yet? Aww. But I have all the reputation places 100%ed.
Let me scribe.
Fuck you. That will open in 6.7. I've always wondered, should they have skipped one of the patch versions? Do you do your transformer? How do you do the transformer? I don't even have it. Dude, where do I get the transformer from? I literally don't own it. Genshin transformer. Kancho Treasure Trail. So there is a distinct lack of that. Is it going to be over here? Let's see. Where does it start? I need to talk to Lon. Are you Lon? You are. There's treasure in the valley. But nobody wants to go to it. Can I try? Defeat all opponents. You know, killing stuff is literally my weakness on this account. Literally impossible for me to do. Like, physically impossible.
Shadows of... I I think not. Nowhere to run!
I actually don't know if this comp right now is better than me using Fischl. I know it will be eventually, but until I have a weapon, I think using Fischl might unironically be better. Follow the treasure chest. So until we get a weapon for the prune, we're gonna rock with the Fischl. Wait, I don't have gear for Fischl.
The Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
The Prinzessin der Verurteilung. That's better. That's better, I think. Yoink. Good enough. And am I running energy recharge? I need energy recharge with Fav? Dude, how much energy does Fischl need? There's no way. Steel strong links, fuck it. Okay.
I created an...
Do you know what sucks? I want to use my resin to build my characters first because it'll make my open world experience so much better. But I can't do it because Stygian is here right now, and until Stygian goes away, it's more resin efficient for me to blow everything in Stygian. Also, how do people get so much more fragile resin? I feel like I've seen people with like younger accounts that have way more fragile resin than I did. And I don't know how they did it. You can buy it? You can buy fragile resin? Every tree? I've done a good amount of trees, though. Is that it? That can't be the treasure. Follow the treasure map to find the clues. They have packs in the shop with it. You know, I guess you can buy it with Primo Gems. I just don't see no reason why you couldn't buy it with actual money. Inazuma Sumira Fontaine. I've done...
My royal...
Teapot? No, Teapot's a different one. That's like the transient resin. I'm an actual fragile resin. I saw Eek said like 50, but he was only AR 45. Did he really do more exploration than I have? Maybe he did. I don't know. I did Fontaine. I did most of Inazuma. The tree's like level 35 or something. I did Dragon Spine. I did most of Chen Yu Vale. I did all of Nod Cry. What else am I missing?
Let me scry. We could do with some more fortune.
I mean, I'll take those. I have not touched Sumeru. I did not technically finish Chen Yu Vale, but I did a decent amount of it. I don't know how much that gives. I have 60 of them on my alts, and it's only in Inazuma, and it's free to play. I don't think they're bought. What level's your alt? How did I have so little then? I feel like I only had like 36. Did I use them earlier? AR 45. How in the fuck? Max.
Delve into... Odd for me...
Thunder!
Am I supposed just to make reactions on this thing? Alright, we got... none of these are useful. I mean, some of these are. I have 5 of this. Material input matters. I'm aware. I wanted the weapon stuff materials. But I got dick. Unfortunate. Double unfortunate. What do people normally put in there? I was going for the weapon stuff. I looked at the other options for you can put in there before. I remember that. Hold on. Genshin Transformer. Use mints?
Astrologers must rid
What do the mints
themselves
give?
of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
You give character EXP and talent books. I mean, talent books can be nice. I was going for weapon stuff, but... Wait, why does it matter?
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it
I
be
guess there's
reversed. It can only
less
but be accepted.
talent book types, so you can potentially get... Oh, that's not even true. There's a bunch of different ones for like every region. Yeah, wait, why does it matter? I need the weapon ones anyway. I mean, I need talent books too, but like I need the weapon ones as well. One. Frig.
Let me scry.
Okay, so our goal currently is farm for Durin and Mavuika set, level up Durin, get Durin's talents up, level up Nicole, level up Mona. Probably level 80 or ascended to 90 on Prune. At the very least, level 80. And then Bennett as well.
Oh, ow!
Bro, we got some work to do. I need resin more than anything, bro. Where's my resin? The resin is be lacking. Let's see. Is there something like big I missed for resin? Holy Mora. I can't spend on anything. Wait, can I? Hold on. On. No. Have we got ER one? No. Nope. Able to get fragile resin from Teapot? Yeah, I've been buying them weekly. My Teapot is level 8 right now. My Teapot's pretty stacked. I'm wondering if I just used them and didn't realize it, or if there's something big I'm missing. What are all the sources of fragile resin? Adventure rewards. Sakura favor. I mean, you only gain like 5 from the trees as well. It's not even that many. I mean, you get a lot from Natlan. Natlan specifically gives a shit ton. Nylon gives 10. There's got to be more sources, though. The quests? Events? Events don't give it. What are these for? Weapon Ascension. Pay 50 primo.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny.
Oh,
Over
on a
embellishing
free-to-play
that fate only
account,
leads
I'm
to
going to pay
misconception.
50 primo gems. True. Dude, you know what's funny? I missed out on the one from the last Stygian rotation. I mean, theater rotation. Because I didn't have the damage to
care to
kill
see?
the last guy. And I even borrowed a thing. Events don't get fragile. What should I buy from here besides the fragile resin? What can I buy here that's like actually good? I was debating buying these because I have no artifacts. I kind of have like... Oh, I'm kind of overcapped on all these for now. Artifacts or books? Fuck it. Look at that. Trust rank level 8.
If you ever
I didn't know there was such a struggle for artifact EXP. I didn't realize that's where the real grind was. On. Am I missing any turn-in? No. None of the domains or anything give fragiles? Dude, seriously, how the hell do you guys have 60?
fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Witch's Lodge expiration awaits. That's not the Witch's Lodge. There's a elixir waiting in there, though. You get fragile from the Dragon Spine train? I don't know if you do, but I finished that one. Well, I didn't finish. I'm
you're
level 8.
here. I was just starting to wonder if I should send you clearer instructions.
Did the pro come yet? Yeah, that was at the start of the stream.
But then I thought, if I make my hints too obvious, it might get in the way of your travel plans. And then,
Teapot
just
set.
as I was pacing back and forth, agonizing over what I was going to do,
Try to be crafting
turned up
specific
here
sets. I just
anyway.
craft whatever I can
So-
craft.
it looks like everything worked out fine.
Hey, Nicole! You're so full of energy today! And words! You're so full of words!
I'll take that as a compliment. All right then, are you ready to check out my next room?
Oh my god, we get a personal Nicole room trip? Sign me up.
Is this Nicole's studio? Why is it just a bunch of empty frames on white walls?
Why does this look like Clee's room?
Let's take a closer look. What the? Paimon almost had a heart attack being sucked in by a painting like that. Wait a sec. This place looks familiar.
This is the,
It
chest
all
teapot
started
thing,
the
isn't it?
first time Alice invited me for tea. On that day, I didn't
I have to
attend
do
in
weeklies as
person,
well, dude. I have so much
mostly
resin to
because
use.
back then, I still hadn't decided whether I really
I have to get
wanted
Durin,
to
I
join
have to
the
get
Hexen
Bennett.
Circle or not.
I have to get weeklies. I have to get Nicole up. I have to get Prune up. I have to get Mona up. I have to get Mavuika up. I have to get all of their talents up. And I have to get their weapons up.
Alice was the only one there who knew my true identity. She warned me not to say a word or let anyone else discover who I was. I was only supposed to observe.
Why does Alice look so stupidly happy?
And then what happened?
Well, then I concluded that she was punishing me for my hesitation to join.
Weekly reputation grind. I've been doing that for Inazuma so I can get the
Everyone was
compass.
talking about such interesting things. How could I not chime in?
That's not that useful for me though. Like I have way too much Mora right now, which like first world problems. But I have like 14 mil or something.
And of course, when
The
you're in
bigger
the
problem
middle
is the
of a
resin for everything else to
conversation
use the
and
Mora.
someone throws out a question you know the answer to, how are you supposed to keep your mouth shut?
True. I interrupt people in the middle of their sentences.
Which
Beast.
brings us to the bet between Barbeloth and Alice, Rhindaughter's forbidden creations, Ivanovna's political machinations. It was like a series of
You have a ton of Mora, but no
exquisitely
resin?
acted plays.
I feel like at the start of account, you
distilled
don't
within
have
the
Mora
confines
issues
of a
or character
teacup.
book issues.
Their words alone were enough to ignite my instinct to lay the truth bare before them.
Like, is it even ever worth farming them? Because you just get so much from exploration. Like, I'm literally printing Mora right now.
You piped up inside their heads?
Like, the second I'm done with Natlan, I'm going to have like 20 mil.
Of course not. Even though I felt like my head was going to explode, I still made sure to hold it all in. I'm a responsible angel, after all. And I'm well aware of the difference between what I want to say and what I'm allowed to say. So, I had a private little word with Alice inside her head. Just me and her. And I agreed to join the Hexenzirkel. Right there and then. She was quite happy about my decision. But as for the talking inside her head, well, she claims that over the next few days, she had such a headache that she had to visit a doctor in Liyue to get some relief. But she can hardly blame me for that.
Wait,
How about we go look at the other frames? Paimon's starting to feel like she needs some relief too.
how can you get a headache from listening to Nicole yap?
Is that
That sounds like a fake
selfie?
fan. Oh my god, it's an artifact domain. Don't give me PTSD, Nicole.
Oh, this painting here? You're clearly no strangers to the white trees.
True.
But did you know that the first angel's betrayal happened beneath one of their very boughs?
Paimon's curious now.
Well then, I guess it's finally
Oh god, it's time for
me
the
to
yap
tell you
session.
a tale of romance and horror. Let me just think how best to protect the identity of those involved. Alright, got it. A long, long time ago,
Why'd she turn
there
it
was
into a
once
squirrel?
traveler who wandered among the stars. They were nothing like you, but that's not important right now. One day, he traveled to a silver tree to visit the princess of the morning star. Before long, he started asking her about her kingdom's most forbidden secrets. His words puzzled the princess. How could he possibly know of all these things forbidden by the gods? The young man revealed his origins and showed the princess things she had never seen before. A free will and love, both noble and spiritual. His words awakened her sense of self, hitherto shackled by the gods. Her heart soared, carrying her beyond limits she had never crossed before.
If she's an angel and she knows all this stuff too, but she can't act on it anyway, does she feel tortured?
The princess of the morning star confided the kingdom's secrets to the youth, and between them, love grew and blossomed, along with a determination to defy the gods.
Even if you have dialogues off, Nicole can still yap. True, you can't even mute her.
This is just a cookie-cutter love story. You said there'd be horror.
Don't worry, Paimon. The horror's about to begin. They yearn to help the people live lives of unfettered freedom, but the gods could not forgive their betrayal. They sent down thunder and fury, destroying the lovers' home. And when the Great War subsided, the power and the wisdom of the princess were lost, never to return. Even her closest friends were cursed.
Yeah. That ending was pretty scary after all. But didn't you say you were going to tell us about the first angel? And you're not saying this story's actually true, are you?
It sure is. And that's the scariest part.
Who are they talking about? Are we supposed to know?
Hey, this is Simulanka! But why are there light novels from Yai Publishing House all over the floor?
Why does this look like a shoujo manga? There's Yai Miko. Wait, is Yai Publishing House a bunch of turbo sims for Yai Miko?
Well, on the subject of my literary enlightenment,
I don't think I've actually been
my
there.
greatest inspiration of all is none other than Lady Anya herself. She was the last to join the Hexenzirkel, and yet the first to leave. I loved all of her stories, whether it was just an idea or a fully fleshed out manuscript. Anya was always so skilled at making her readers gasp with joy. Hexenzirkel discussions rarely stray far from magic, and it's my belief that Anya possessed a unique magic of her own. She could weave love and compassion into words
house
and
is a witch
stories that
hat.
would touch the hearts of others. I asked her for tips on how to write compelling tales. She taught me a lot of tricks and techniques, but in the end, my biggest enemy has always been myself. That's one way of putting it. Communicating through thought is so much more convenient. I guess even angels can succumb to laziness. However, recently I've resolved to make an effort, even if it's just to spare myself reproaches from a certain old Seelie friend of mine.
Oh! Does that mean we're finally gonna get to read something you've written?
Who said anything about writing? I'm talking about buying popular works from the last few centuries to flip through in my spare time.
Didn't she say she wanted to write a novel, though? Oh my god, I heard a chest. That's going to the Mavuika fund.
These paintings all remind me of places that hold great significance in my heart. And now, the studio has been fully restored. All right, go ahead and claim our reward. What? Don't look at me like that. Of course this reward is ours. You're not going to leave this chest unopened, are you? I can't let you leave if you do. Besides, after telling you so many stories, don't I deserve a reward of my own?
But how does she get rewarded if we open the chest? You try to leave without taking the chest, she won't let you leave.
You still haven't.
Which she actually
taken
won't.
everything.
Can I teleport out? Hold on. Skill issued. Wait, what if she sucked you back in? Wait, that'd be crazy. Wait, now I have to go back. Wait, I had to go back to get the chest. I just had to prove that I could do it. Wait, what if she's still in the room? It resets the entire... You actually can't progress the quest
These
until you
paintings
take
all
it.
remind me
That's
of places
crazy.
That hold great significance in my heart. And now, the studio has been fully restored.
There's a chest in here you get forced to take. And I can't escape that fate.
All right, go ahead and claim our reward. What? Don't look at me like that. Of course this reward is ours. You're not going to leave this chest unopened, are you? I can't let you leave if you do. Besides, after telling you so many stories, don't I deserve a reward of my own?
Which traveler's the most drippy? All it does is change the chest. What is that, pyro?
Scorching burn!
I'm not gonna lie, that orange is ugly.
A happy story all wrapped up. See you next time.
Thank you, Han. Now there's two goats. Wait, how do I cross my arms? Is she, like, confused when she's seeing herself? Is she just like, this is normal? Oh wait, the BP gives stuff too, huh? Oh, hold on. A pull. And with that pull, C1 Bennett. Dubai makes her feel insecure. Wait, why? How can Nicole ever feel insecure? She's the GOAT. I just started playing Genshin. Is Nicole a good pickup for exploration? Honestly, this is a brand new account, and I did pick up Nicole, but if we're being 100% like meta-wise, Nicole doesn't really do too much for new accounts unless you... You're better off picking up other options as your first option. She's more like a character that already invested players pick up. Yeah, if you're making a new account, what I would do is I would wait until Mavuika comes around in a few days. The chest exploration looks nice. This thing I have right here, you see this in the bottom right? That's the compass. Her thing is the same thing as using a compass. So if you're only getting her for this thing where you can like use this to go to the chest, it's just using a compass. Is there a way to get above 60 FPS? Only through illegal means. Yeah, you have to have the compass to work for the passive as well. So it's not like you can use it without the compass. You need the compass already. You're not bypassing anything with it. I'm a Nicole stan. She's probably best design in the game, but I don't know if I'd recommend to get her for a new player. I got her because I'm an idiot, but the things you do when you're down bad. Mavuika also happens to be the best exploration character. That is also true. The literal best exploration character is coming out next patch. So if you're concerned about exploration, Mavuika's right there. And since she's a DPS, that'll help your account a lot. Because as a new player, the biggest thing you need at the start of the game is a DPS character. Is Nicole good for Shao? I have no clue. Any knowers? 3 days? 3 days. A week. You just jump scared the hell out of me by saying 3 days. Not gonna lie to you. What am I supposed to do here? I'm struggling killing monsters? Yeah, I had the same exact problem on this account as well. I started this account I made a little over a month, actually about almost 2 months ago now. Almost 2 months ago we made this account, and I didn't have any limited characters on it until like day 40 of playing, and it's really difficult to kill mobs. New players should really forget about Shao. I'd recommend, like, probably the same, honestly. Wait, yeah, how do you have Shao if you're a new player? Wait, hold on. We're being pranked. How do you got Shao if you're a new player? I'm waiting for him. He looks cute. I don't know if he's getting a
We could do with some more
I don't know if he's getting a rerun anytime soon.
fortune.
Also, would not recommend you get Shao. Personally. But do you? As far as decision makings would go on an account, that one may be after. Unfortunate. Do I have 90? I do. I like this. We can go pick up the elixir. Dying non-stop. Do you have your artifacts leveled, specifically your feather? If you level your feather, the flat attack will help a lot. In the early game, that's a really big damage increase for you. It's like me wanting Jian. I know he's weak, but I really like his design. Yeah, would not recommend getting Jian either. First character in the game. I hope we'll start buffing older characters soon. Trying to get through the story.
The final product has exceeded all my expectations. If anyone actually does stumble in here by mistake, I'm sure they will be truly awe-inspired by this mage's might.
Wait, how do we get this effect on Nicole, bro? Imagine she has this effect on her. Thoughts?
Well, that all depends on the sort
Where's
of
her echo
person
at?
they are. Guidance can encourage complacency and entitlement.
They're hardcore in game and WoW.
if you're
There's
not
DPM, but it's
careful.
not like that hardcore.
If someone is eager to rely on their own abilities like you do, then I'll gladly help them. But if they're the type of person who pins all their hopes on the mage's power while doing none of the work themselves...
Would you really turn them into a statue?
No, nothing like that. But I would guide them out of this place to the nearby Curatorium of Secrets. I'm sure Nefer would
Izuki,
know how to
Bennett,
deal with them much better
Shincho,
than I
Fischl,
do.
Yanfei, Nicole are the ones I use.
Those who seek to reap without
These are actually not bad
sowing
characters together.
ought to pay the price. Don't you think?
You gonna stream the Cyberpunk collab? I will most likely stream the Cyberpunk collab. There's like a 85% chance. The only reason I say most likely is because I do have some IRL stuff going on at the time, so I want to play the Cyberpunk collab, and it looks cool, and I'm trying to make time for it, but I'm also kind of busy, so it may be a little awkward. But I am looking forward to Cyberpunk. Looks pretty cool. The only downside, dude, where the fuck is David, bro? I need David. How dare they? It's so messed up, bro. You have a male character, and he carries the entire series, and I don't get to play him when he comes to the collab? Being a male's enjoyer in a gacha game. It's a tragic life, isn't it? Side note, I realized Durin reminds me, he's like the same aesthetic of like, if you guys have ever watched Vanitas, he reminds me a lot of that, like the gothic vibes from it. If Rebecca's in, why not David? Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Give us David, bro. That's the one I want. My partner and her friends quit WoW because dudes got so mistreated. It do be messed up what they do with dudes in that game. But I mean, I guess there's a lot of waifu enjoyers. Me, personally, I like a mix. I'd prefer it if there's more variety, you know? More interesting that way. I just get 5 more oculi here? Okay. Chat. Is there any way I've not thought of to get fragile resin? Any knowers? Did I level this? How many do I have? 9. Just wait for these. I want to stage an endgame in WoW. They have one. It's called DPM. It's not quite as hard as Stygian, though. Stygian is definitely much harder. But DPM is the closest thing they have. It's... For casual players, I don't think DPM is easy. But if you play the game Somewhat, I think DPM is pretty easy. I would say DPM is realistically at the difficulty level of Abyss. The difference being you need 4 teams. Tower of Adversity has like 1 floor that's at the difficulty of Abyss. That's floor 3 and 4. DPM is doubled Pawn Matrix. Stella 6 on IT. I can't do that right now. I only have 10 characters. I have to raise Bennett for number 11, and then I have to get Mavuika for number 12. I already have it planned out, bro. I thought ahead. You know what I did too? Because I realized that I ran out of Fragile Resin. I even used Primo Gems so I could get the Primo Gems from Theater. And I used the Primo Gems to raise Durin because I forgot. So I got my Primo Gems back. A little extra plus 100. And I got Durin leveled. Big. Flame Restitution? We'll be doing that starting tomorrow. I'm going to start Natlan tomorrow. Now that I think about it, I really should try to get as much of that out of the way as possible before Stygian ends. I didn't even think about that. There's 2 pulls here, but outside of that, there's nothing. There's a billet. Do I need a billet? Not really. 2 pulls is nice. Hold on. Just use the weight thing? Oh, we do. Oh, but this doesn't... How come the older maps, the compass doesn't give you the oculi, bro? Who is thinking this is a good idea? Yeah, the Natlan one does have 10. It does have 10. I just looked that up. The other ones... I think one of them only has 3. That might be Nodcry. And Inazuma, Fontaine, Sumeru have 5. Oh. Huh? Is it under? Oh.
What suspense. It's like opening a gift.
True. Dude, look at him when he does this. Bro is aura farming. And then he does this. And then he keeps aura farming. Look at this. He just chucks the sword away. And it's still on fire. Durin is an aura farmer, bro. Why am I exploring this place right now? Go back to that tree. I need 3 spirit carps. I only have 2. Oh. You're getting Blade and Aegis R. I'm getting Kimiko.
Written in the stars.
I might not get Gilgamesh. I've heard he's kind of chained to Saber. Like if I get Blade, I don't know I'd play with him because I don't have Ashvale. But Kimiko Pog. Show location. Teleport. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, while you have exploration, you actually have a pretty decent like generation of Primo Gems, but once you run out of exploration, it gets really bricked really fast. Reveal? Collect 40. FF. Leveling up Teapot. I already leveled Teapot. It's level 8. We've been Teapot maxing. I've been on my Teapot arc. I ran out of White Iron Chunks, so I started having to mine them manually. That was a pain. Oh, let me go craft Flowing Purity. That's the one thing we need to do. It's in Fontaine, right? And then I only need to craft 1 of them. What else did I need? An Outland character is annoying to explore. Well, we will get Mavuika, but we're gonna get Mavuika after we finish Natlan, bro. Yeah. It's fine. I don't need one. It's fine. It's funnier this way. Wait, what? Oh. So, where'd it go? I need... Oh. Found in the wild. Oh. You're ready for the Mavuika weekly boss? Dude, I can't even do that on my main. I just pug it. There's no shot I'm trying to do that on my own. Alright, one thing I was wondering. I was gonna probably do an account where I start from scratch, right? I was wondering if, for that account, I should let co-op be a thing. And if so, to what extent I should let co-op be a thing. Like, if I'm trying to speedrun it. Like, I want to beat the game in X amount of days, right? I mean, technically I'm doing that with this, but this is, like, a little bit more casual. I'm kind of, like, chill maxing with it. I'm playing the game and I'm trying to clear, but, like, it is what it is. Can you clear the early IT floors? I already did that. What's up, Source? We cleared IT for the last rotation. Up to 6 stars? Well, I got 5 stars. I couldn't get 6. Because, I could not kill the last guy. Doing Fontaine? No, I got Fontaine 100%ed already. We already did Fontaine. I need to find the crystals in here, though, because I need to craft Flowing Purity for Nicole. I can clear things on my own and still use co-op. Based. One thing I was wondering is how far do you take that then? Is it cheating if you just co-op the whole time you're running in? You're just doing the whole run and you just have people co-op and clearing everything for you? Is that cheating? Probably. Is it funny? Extremely. For quick promos, I would recommend doing the R&R quest. It's like 30-hour quest, but it's so many primos. Wait, the quest gives a lot of primos? You have Ningguang? I do not. Wait, Ningguang's not a free character. Why is Ningguang not a free character? Not efficient compared to Natlan Nodcry? Natlan was super efficient. That place finished really quickly, and you got a bunch of primos for it. Quests give a lot? Bro, I can't find the thingies. Where are the thingies? Brother, where are the thingies? How do I get the ores? $40 to $60 primos per mission, but each of those missions take like a billion years. That's got to be like 10th string territory. Whoops. Exploring gives quite a few primo gems. I would just exploration max. It has to be faster than doing the quest, bro. If it's taking that long to get like that few primos. Time to primo ratio is not worth it, but if you calculate that, you want to be playing Genshin. True. You want to know the best way to calc time to primos? Go get a minimum wage job, bro. Go become Elon Musk. The richest man on earth. How hard can it be, dude? You want faster primos? Just get that bag. If you think about it, it's literally more efficient than you farming in game. So like if you're actually locked in on farming, you would just farm IRL. You wouldn't even farm in game. If you think about it, that's why whales have transcended free-to-plays. It's because they understand. Actually, I can't even say that because half the whales I know are broke. I don't know why. All right, I don't know what it is. I know so many whales that are just super broke, but then they'll whale on gotchas anyway. I don't know why they do it. Honestly, I think it's a bad thing, but it's not like I can stop them. I don't know why they do it, dude. They just get all their money, they work, and then they just blow it all in gotchas. I don't know why we do that. Dude, where do I go? Illness? I knew, like, so many people in school that would, like, literally go to a job that they hated, work at that job or whatever, right? As they're doing school or whatever, and then take all the money that they earned from that job and just blow it straight on gacha. Unironically. Super whales are equivalent to 1% on their category, but regular whale that just allocates part of their budget to buy currencies and gacha. Yeah, they're not like turbo mega whales, but they're spending like hundreds of bucks every month. I mean, that's whale territory. You're spending hundreds a month. That's the right way. That's the right way to use money. Your money, do whatever you want. Not what I'd recommend. Have you tried the 4-star dating sims? Wait, what? There's dating sims in this game? Dude, I was thinking about it. Seeing these things on the ground, each one of them gives you 10k Mora. If you think about it, that's like a 1/7 of a Mora tree, isn't it? How much do Mora trees give? Hold on. Where's the Mora trees? Does it say? That's a 1/6 of a Mora tree. So if you think about it, every time you're picking up one of those, that's a 1/12 of a fragile resin. No, how much is a Mora tree? No, it's an 18th. It's an 18th of a fragile resin. So if you think about it, you're hustling. We're escaping the streets with this one, buddies. Okay. Where the hell are the ores? Do y'all see the ores? This is just sitting here. And it looks like I've never done it, but I've 100% of Fontaine. I have done it? I guess I have done it. Oh, wait, what? Just like guided down like this? Is that how we're doing this? When 100% doesn't mean you did everything. I found a chest yesterday in Mondstadt. How the hell do you do this? Oh. Uh-huh. It was cooler when I thought you did it the other way. That was anticlimactic. I wanted to have to, like, shuffle in between it, you know what I mean? Also, I saw ores over here, and now I don't see them anymore. Oh, there they are. There's ores on the surface? There's supposed to be a bunch underwater. Is that enough? 51. Good enough for me. Now the problem is we need white iron chunks and those are annoying. I hate swimming. I'm wondering if it's just because my account is so bad, but I actually like the swimming and the underwater combat. The underwater combat, like specifically, I wonder if I like it because my actual team is just terrible. And so I get way better efficiency with underwater combat than I do actual combat. It's like being in the water is good for me, you know? Whereas you guys one-shot everything, I don't one-shot shit. I kill things faster underwater. Nick, I'm wondering how I'd feel about the underwater combat if I were playing on my main. But I mean, I liked playing on this account. I was surprised so few people liked it, actually. Underwater is one of my favorite places in the game. I'm glad they didn't make it all dark and creepy like some games do. I liked Fontaine. I mean, Fontaine's my favorite region. Oh, fuck. T2R1 Chocolate doesn't care. Alright, buddy. Fuck you. My account is 10k DPS. Don't flex on me. I'll crash out. Don't test me. I'll do it. All your mom boom. These are not white iron chunks. Explore with an Evabina? Dude. An Evabina exploration is literally a cheat code. You just press 2 buttons and run around and everything dies. Those characters literally press 2 buttons and out DPS my whole team. Sweating. Frankly unethical. Where are white iron chunk? I need the white iron for crafting flowing purity. Ah. Genshin interactive map. And then we need white iron chunk. Okay. I'd co-op to get like talent books.
Another test subject.
That's not white iron.
I taste blood.
That's white iron.
Suffocate.
Oh, that one is. Have you done the quest where you can turn in plumes of purifying light in Sumeru? I don't even know what those are. So I'm going to guess probably not. Or am I in the Archon quest? We're on the chasm. I think our next goal is to do Natlan. And then I might slow down a little bit and start doing some more Archon quests. Not 100% sure.
Such defiance.
But I want to... What I want to do is... Oh, fuck. Where's a white iron? I see these, but I need white iron. This account or main? This account is on Chasm. Main is on Caribert. I have to do... I'll have to do a good amount of Archon quests on this account. I don't know what I'm going to do Fontaine. I don't know what I'm going to do Natlan either. I heard Caribert is a good quest. Everyone keeps glazing it. I have no idea what it's about. I'm assuming it's a Danes quest because everyone glazes Danes. How come the player base will always glaze male characters, but then Hoyo never prints them? I feel like the player base is lying, you know what I mean? I feel like they pretend that they like male characters, and then when the male characters actually come out, they don't pull. They're like LARPing, bro. They're like, oh yeah, male characters, so poggers. And then they only pull for waifu. All the males are in HSR. It's really back-to-back-to-back Yaoi banners over there. What the hell are they doing? Meanwhile, ZZ got one male character every millennia and is the worst selling character of all time? Unfortunate. Old skill? Oh, fuck, true. Wait, true. Wait, truing. Bro, they put Billy right before 3.0. Made him both rupture and physical. And made him just like a decent unit. That guy is not selling, bro. That guy's not selling. They also put him in a Gooner game, so like they double wanted to shoot themselves in the foot. How come Mavuika doesn't have their games crossover with their other games? Where's the ZZ character in Genshin, bro? Throw Billy in there, fuck it. Say Elaine made him or some shit. Billy was actually Elaine's secret hidden brother. Fog. Dude, there's supposed to be a white iron truck up here. What the fuck? Alright, FF. Honkai Impact 3rd? Alright, but like... Can we be real for a second? That's not even a real game. Like, we don't have to pretend Honkai Impact 3rd is a game anyone plays in the year 2026. I play it. That's cool, bro. You and all 10 of the other fans of the game play it. Congrats. Nobody plays that game, dude. Oh, wait, hold skill. Oop. Honkai Impact 3rd is going to grow bigger and eat Genshin like monsters. I thought they stopped releasing updates for that game. Didn't they give up on it? You poor bastards. I thought they barely even patched this thing. Where? The plan is simple. We'll just pretend that we'll never patch the game. That way we'll grow more players and start patching the game. Think about it. It'll drum up more interest by having people complain. And then you'll see who your real player base is. Surely, this is enough. That's exactly... I'm pretty good at this. I'd say I'm pretty good at this. I'm a bit of a 5-head. I think it's this way, right? You ready for Genshin 2, The Revenge? What if they make Genshin 2, but then it's just on Genshin 1? Dude, can I be honest? This thing is called Flowing Purity, but it doesn't look very pure. This thing kind of looks corrupted. Using an elemental skill, all damage will be increased by 8% for 15 seconds. And Bond to Life where 24% of max HP will be granted. What the hell is Bond of Life? Let's see. The biggest thing we need is resin, which means we go Natlin. I've been awake for another 20 hours. Hopefully my sleep schedule is fixed this time. I go bed. I will see you guys probably on the weekends. Probably on the weekends. What was I gonna say? Not 100% sure when I'll drop the 7 and 30-day videos. They're both actually technically done, but I might wait till 7.0 to do it because I think that's when there's the most hype around the game. And generally, publishing like big videos around like hype releases when you do it. So, dude, actually, hold on. Wait, one question before I go. I have like, so I'm doing like the obviously like the 100-day thing or whatever, right? Most of that is off stream, but then like things like today or whatever are gonna be in it, or like the Fontaine stuff, right? It doesn't matter if I release those videos out of order. Like, technically, it's part of, like, the 30-day thing. But is it troll if I wait until, like, 7.0 to release the 30-day thing? Like, I don't know. Is it?
Divination is about precisely
Is it troll if I just, like, save everything until 7.0? Because that's when the most people are going to be here.
To misconception.
I mean, maybe I just release everything 6.7. Maybe that's a better play. We just wait a month. That's probably a better play. Drone would be pretty popular. Save everything. I'm kind of saving a lot already, though. I have like 10 videos I'm saving. Oh well, we'll make it 10 more. There are 2 Bond of Life characters, and one of them uses pole arms, and the Fontaine craftable one... The one Fontaine craftable that doesn't have a Bond of Life mechanic. Wait, there's only 2 Bond of Life characters total? One of them's Arlecchino. Who's the other one? Colorins? Why do they make an entire ass mechanic and only 2 characters use it? You're telling me we got this guy and this girl and this guy and this guy, and they all came in Fontaine, and this one and this one and this one. And what is this one Fontaine? Probably. Sidwin does? Is it true that Sidwin is a Melusine? She has like the horns. Why does she look so human if she's a Melusine? The Fortress of Maripide's head nurse. Oh, I'm so sorry for her. That is such a tragedy, bro. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Having to be in Maripide, yikes, bro. It's like Fontaine was cool, but Maripide was the Inazuma of Fontaine. You know what I'm saying?
Delve into destiny.
He was in Maripide, though? Is he in the Archon quest or something? I didn't see him in there. I only did the, Actually, wait, now that I think about it, I remember you guys talking about a prison arc that nobody likes during the Fontaine quest. I'm assuming that's in Maripide. Oh, boy. I already didn't like that from the World quest, bro. That place just sucked. It's, like, big, and the entire area is, like, an annoying-ass puzzle. This place was F tier, bro. This thing was evil. The entire map was super big and useless and annoying.
Let me scribe.
That shit brings Fontaine down a whole tier. It's crazy how unilateral it is that people are pissed about Maripide. That's crazy. I didn't enjoy it either. I didn't find out people crashed out about it until I started crashing out about it. How many primos do you have? Enough for a little over 100 pulls. We have about 110 pulls. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to go start Natlan tomorrow. We're going to see how many primos we can get for Mavuika. We got a week until Mavuika drops. We'll try to farm as much of Natlan as possible before Mavuika comes out. Ow. I just cramped my chest. Amount guaranteed? Nope. But we lost two 50/50s, which means we're pretty close to capturing Radiance. Ow.
Everyone can hear your voice.
I like cramped my chest, bro. I do not feel good. What is Mavuika? 7 days. When this ends.
Devouring claw!
Actually, wait, is it right on this thing ending? Or does this thing end and then you wait a little bit? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to go. If you haven't already, check out the YouTube. I'm out. I will be back. I will see you guys on the weekends. Probably Saturday or Sunday. I'll stream at least one of the days, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which yet. Join the Discord to find out. Peace.